Hello everyone. Welcome to a piece of MintMai history. This is MintMai's playable video game. It's a lore visual novel that I made over 2 years ago, but I felt like I played it once for my very shy old debut, and I kind of never brought it back and sort of never talked about it again. But here we are, and the whole point of MintMai'S Closet, I tried not to emphasize it being a debut, but the whole idea behind MintMai'S Closet was to sort of refresh old things in a new way, so that there wouldn't really be FOMO about things that I never had on YouTube and things of that sort, right? Especially since I've moved now and I've met so many new flower friends. I wanted to show you guys this labor of love. So welcome to my Let's Play. Do you see this very cute MintMai cursor? You too can have this cursor. Are you ready? Okay, let's start. Oh, thank goodness you're awake! We thought you might be knocked out for a while after those boxes fell on you. I'm glad you're okay. Ooh, that's you. No wonder my face hurts. I need to keep unpacking, but take it easy. We still have some time to settle in. The new bakery's looking pretty good already. If you feel alright, can you help sort through some of the boxes behind you? You see MintMai carry some boxes into the kitchen as Mochi goes back to cleaning. Pretzel is exploring the already emptied boxes, trying to find some free real estate. You feel pretty good, considering you just regained your conscience. You decide to open the box closest to you, stumbling upon a notebook labeled Mint's Journal. One little peek is fine, right? Put the journal away. Ask Mint about the journal. One little peek is fine, right? You crack open the journal. It's finally happening! I'm going to open a bakery. It's a small storefront, but it's always been my dream to have a warm place where people could get together and enjoy bread. While I haven't baked much before, I'm sure I can learn on the job. The bakery isn't doing so well. Turns out people don't buy bread that has the texture and taste of charcoal. I really thought I might have a chance at this, but no matter how hard I try, I just can't seem to get it right. Strange things started happening lately. I woke up today only to find bunnies made of baking flour all over the bakery. And they can talk too. I guess you could call them the bakery's flower friends. A mysterious bread turtle by the name of Mochi has also volunteered to work for me. I'm not too sure what his motives are, but I'm in no position to reject help. Today, a cat showed up outside. He looked hungry, so I brought him in and tried to feed him some bread I made. He rejected it before immediately baking himself a feast of perfect pastries. I'm still in shock. Am I seeing things? I think I'll call him Pretzel. Pretzel has become an excellent patissier, or should I say, catissier? Catissier. His baked goods are incredible. Mochi has also been working day and night to keep the bakery running. I wanted to contribute somehow, so I started live streaming to let people know about our bakery. I never thought something like this would work, but it's been starting to pick up a bit. The flower friends are extra enthusiastic about it. The flower friends won't stop throwing bread at me and asking me to shave my head bald. I regret giving them so much power. Streaming with the flower friends is the best thing that ever happened to me. True. I spent my whole birthday chatting, singing, and gaming away with so many wonderful people. I feel so lucky. Things have been busier than ever. We're taking big steps to improve the bakery, starting with a new place. You know, this is funny because we are quite literally starting in a new place now, huh? I'm really excited for what's to come. Hey! Just what do you think you're doing? Oh, snap. How much did you read? I didn't read that much. Only a little bit. Sorry. Only a little bit. MintMai snatches the journal away from you, looking embarrassed. Hey, not to interrupt, but I think we're mostly set up. Are you guys ready for the grand opening? Phew, I'm saved. The grand opening already. I can't believe how far we've come. It's thanks to all of you. Let's take a photo to commemorate. Bakery on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bakery. Sorry, on 3, not after 3. Ah, we always mess that up. To celebrate the start of a new chapter for the bakery, I prepared a little surprise. Ta-da! I baked some melon pan! This time, I think I did a pretty good job. Please try some. Wow. Oh no, I left the refrigerator running. Don't mind them. Here you go. Open your mouths. Eat the bread from Mint. Ask to borrow Pretzel's litter box or ask for McDonald's instead. That's not an option. You can't just go get fast food. Obviously, you guys are gonna eat the bread from me. Right? You would do that, wouldn't you? I'll let you guys pick this. I'm abbreviating the answers. You would though. You would totally eat the bread. I baked it. I made it with so much love and affection. Oh my goodness, a third of flower friends want fast food over my home-baked bread? I can't believe you. The illusion of free choice. Well... Well... Oh my gosh. Funny number percent. Thank you for not making that 67%. I really appreciate the fact that it's 69% instead. I'm perhaps more used to that one being some funny number than what the kids are saying these days. Lady MintMai. You want to get burgers? Well, you're asking so nicely. Oh, it's 67% now? Oh, I'm ending the poll. I'm ending the poll. Well, looks like we have an obvious answer. Eat the bread from Mint. You bite into MintMai's melon pan, your teeth grinding against the hard, charred exterior. The center is weirdly chewy, and as you swallow, your stomach churns. You use all your strength to force a smile, but it quickly fades as you begin to feel nauseous. And that, my friends, is it. Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? when this was made. Here are the credits. Made with burnt bread. But yes, this is old. This is the ancient MINTMAI texts. Maybe not that old, but almost 3 years old. And I drew all of the sprites. And it was coded in Ren'Py with my friend Mochi's help. And we were sitting in Discord and being very sleep deprived over making this. But the way it was written, it's a very linear story. That is how it ends. That is exactly how it ends. So, you know, you're knocked out. That being said, it's time to wake up. Wake up, flower friends. Yada yada. It's time to wake up. Are you awake? No? Oh dear. Hold on, let us switch back our BGMs. You awake? You there? Hello? Surely the bread can't have been that bad, right, guys? Come on. It's so dark. Aww. Come on, sleepyhead. Rub your eyes a little. You can do it. Yes, yes. Hospital. Silly, you don't need that. You have my bread. It's got the most healing power ever. All right, wake up, wake up. Good MINTMAI morning. Hi. Come on, my bread wasn't that bad. No way. What? The lights turned off. I wouldn't leave you in the dark. I wouldn't leave you in the dark. No. I would never do that. Who would do that? Not me. Not MINTMAI. Leaving flower friends in the dark? Huh? I was not sleeping, I swear. You awoke me. Back to sleep I go. Yeah, stop dozing off. Chop, guys. It's the first day of MINTMAI Closet. I have imagined and dreamed of doing something like this for a while because I feel like whenever someone reveals a new outfit, right? It's like a one-time thing, and then they keep using the outfit in the future. But why can't you reveal it more than once? I guess that's what I thought, especially with the amount of work and love that goes into like each of these outfits, and the fact that I quite literally moved to a new bakery. I'm in a YouTube bakery now. So perhaps I should really give us all some time to appreciate works of the past. And I'm even gonna show you guys some stuff that I don't think I've shown before. I don't think I've shown all. There's some things. The ancient archives. I do not know if they have been shown before. So yeah, I'm so glad. I especially just wanted it to be like, there's so many new and different flower friends that come in and out of the bakery. So if we just have these MINTMAI Closet streams to look back on, then you get to be introduced to a bunch of the stuff I like, you know? All right, you ready? Let's get started. Wow, I'll see you guys again soon. Okay. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Maybe the nerves never go away. Maybe they never ever go away. But we start here. As all VTuber debuts do, with the feet. You know, these lovely feet here. They feature a fine bread and ribbon design. Yes, yes. The little center of the bows are tiny loaves of bread, baked by tiny flower friend hands, surely. But they're made to last. Very, very durable shoes, yes. And then we have cute maxing. Oh my gosh, Kia. And then we have my leg warmers. My leg warmers have a really nice kind of ombre to them, because like all toasted breads, it's very cute, I think, if it's just sort of toasted on one side. I love like loose socks, and I love leg warmers. That's a really big thing. I like to keep my legs warm. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but especially in the winter, especially in the winter time, I feel like my knees get so cold. But you know, with all the kind of walking around that we do and and hanging out at the bakery, I get a little bit lazy about, I guess, securing them to my legs well, and so they kind of slipped. They sort of fell below the knees. And then we have the knees. And I have to resist myself from making this joke every single time, but every time I see just knees being shown off, I'm like, heh, the bee's knees. The bee's knees. Yes, we have some knees. And cute full back ribbon. Yes, yes. It's super, super cute. I love this dress so much. Wow. This is truly my original, you know, this is like original flavor outfit. And honestly, this is what I like to draw the most. It's just a ton of stuff I like together. And I figured if I like drawing it, then surely if I ask another artist to draw me, they might have a lot of fun with it too. So if you like scallops and frills and cute but simple things, I'm here. I'm here because that's what I love. We have everyone's favorite thigh garter belt. Yes, it's just got like a little metal heart on there. That's actually one of the, funny enough, besides the maid apron, the thigh garter was one of the first things that I knew that I wanted to wear as part of my bakery uniform before I was even orange. Because one of my favorite colors, it's not like I have tons of things in this color, and I don't even wear it often, to be honest, but I think that pink is such a yummy and cute color. Pink is like adorable, and so I had considered being some kind of pink maid, but it didn't really feel like me. It didn't feel authentic to all of my, or like, I don't know, it didn't really feel super authentic to me. Like the pink maid aesthetic. I love when people do the pink maid aesthetic still, but here we are, orange and yellow maid. I think I was born I was born to be orange and yellow, but here we are. Wow. Oh my goodness. And we have a fluffy skirt. Wow, this rig is done by Mochi, my rig artist, and my good friend. You might recognize that name because he appeared as a turtle in the visual novel, and he's right here in the background. Pat. Thank you for all your hard work over the years. And even though I think things get really, really busy in everyone's own separate worlds, the first few years of my time VTubing, I was really grateful to have a friend that I could like run things by sometimes when I was doubting myself, or when I was like, I'm so curious about this or that technology, and getting to like sit down and talk to people about it and get excited. Super grateful for all my friends. Yeah, orange lady, yes. And then we have my pockets. Do you think I could fit you in my pocket? My big heart pockets. They look small, but they fit a few things, particularly tiny little candies that I carry around. You'll often find a haichu, a stray haichu, or a Werther's original in there. Very, very jiggly skirt. And then we have... Whoa. Beautiful, beautiful top. You are looking at the pretzel, right? Beautiful, beautiful top with my frilly apron. Hi. A familiar face approaches. It definitely feels funny showing things that are so, I guess, familiar over time. But look at our little apron frills. And we got a pretzel. And my nice bread choker, which matches my shoes. You could give us uppies instead. Well, maybe. Maybe. Do you want uppies? Wink. 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 There you are. With your tiny beady eyes. So cute. Yes. Trusty flower friend by the side, and a baker can do just about anything. I can also MINTMAI Beam! Hi! Hello! Welcome again to the first episode of Queuing Logo. Queuing logo. Ding, rings my little bell. Ding. Welcome to the first episode of MINTMAI'S Closet. Dun 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 dun. Wow! The first episode of potentially indefinite episodes, because my idea for something like this is, even in the future, if I debut a new outfit, MINTMAI'S Closet can almost be treated like a debut 2.0, where we actually dive into the fashion of things, right? Yes! Dun 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 dun. The logo, so the logo part that just says MINTMAI, it is my classic logo. It has always been my logo. Or not always, it's been my it's been my logo since I had a birthday debut featuring some new assets. And that's by Sugar Type. Credits as always are in the doc that's linked in my description. And it's a super cute document and we can look at it together too. But I manually drew and added on the other parts of the logo, like the little apostrophe S, and then I just kind of put together, you know, closet. I wanted it to be like a nice sort of cohesive logo, so I feel like it'd be cool if that lives over here. Yay! MINTMAI'S Closet. Oh my gosh, feels so official. So official. I just love fashion. But as you can see, a familiar face this is. A familiar outfit this is. But all in our new bakery. Again, my lovely bakery background is drawn by Sophia X2. I absolutely love their art. And yeah, I'm so happy. I think it matches. Everything matches me super well. That being said, let's turn some more lights on, shall we? A very subtle rim light. But it looks very nice because up next, I have to show you guys all of my toggles. Oh my gosh. All of my toggles? MINTMAI, it's been forever. It's been forever since I've done a toggle showcase. For this, I've seen some people do it on green screens or like white background. I don't know if I want to flashbang you guys. But I could. Hehehe. Hello. Hi, I'm MINTMAI. Welcome to the first episode of MINTMAI'S Closet. Usually green screens, they really blind me. Me personally, I feel like they are extremely bright. However, I think what I might do instead of a green screen is just like a plain white background, which is also a flashbang, but I do think that is potentially less eye straining than a green screen. Would you guys be okay with the white background? Would that be all right? Yeah, don't worry. I'll cover your eyes with my face so that it's not too bright. Ready? Hi. I think this is good because with the white background, my colors do pop. Hi. Sometimes green looks kind of funky. But this way, if anyone ever wants to like green screen things for memes or whatever you like, I think that's why it tends to be done that way, huh? Hello. This may be one of the most used expressions that you guys see me use at like the start of every stream and at the end of every stream. I have my double arm will wave. I honestly love doing this, and a lot of a lot of times I do it like with, you know, like just manually, but you guys don't always see it. But this is so that you guys can see me waving, because I am a baker that is talkative with my hands. I'll be yapping about anything and making all kinds of little expressions. But yes, I love that one. Some of the other things I could do, which you probably saw when I was debuting the outfit, is I can like dance a little with a little bit of hip dancing. It looks kind of silly. It's a very simple dance, but you know, I'm here for the silly. A little bit of a hip dance, and I can also do this kind of dancing. Ooh, woo, woo. I can do a two-step. Flies when they get caught in your glue trap. Damn, okay. Yeah, MINTMAI's got moves. Ooh. Me when I'm running towards you and shaking my head at the same time inconspicuously. Well, I think also today is Saturday in California, but today is also Twin Tail Day, because it is 1122 or November 22nd. So today happens to be Twin Tail Day. You guys want to see? I have my twin tails. Ta-da! And if twin tails are not as much of your thing, which is like, why aren't they? Twin tails are adorable. I also have my long braids. I would like to wear these hairstyles a lot more. I'd like to wear them a lot more in the future. But it's cute, right? I love them. And I also have this hairstyle. So I can put my hair down. I typically have my hair down like this, and then I tie it into two braids first, and then I get to do this. You see how the hairstyle kind of comes together? Please, they suit you so bad. Yippee! I think especially after scooting over to YouTube, I haven't been changing up outfits too much because I wanted to like reintroduce everything with fresh eyes. Long loose hair's peak. Yeah, this is just what my hair looks like naturally. This is what my hair looks like. Just like, okay, when I wake up in the morning, I have bedhead. But this is what it looks like when I just have it like down. It's very, very cute. And I also have this side braid. People were saying this is anime mom like hairstyle, but I was like, no, it's not. even if it was a pigtail and not a braid, it's just like a nice, like a long side braid. It's more of an Elsa braid, right? It's not the anime mom hairstyle. I feel like that's such an overused trope. Just, you know, I'm like, let me have my cute side braid. I also long hair or short hair. I can cut my hair. And also when I cut my hair, I don't know about you guys, but like it gets more frizzy Or maybe frizzy isn't the right word. It's just, I have a lot of hair. It's super voluminous. So it's just like so fluffy. However, if I don't want it to be this fluffy, there's another hairstyle of mine that we can't quite take a preview of today, but you'll get to see it. You'll get to see it in a different MINTMAI closet. The short hair, don't even joke. Fluffy short hair. You a fan of the short hair? I know. I feel like I can never tell what everyone's favorite is. I'm obviously biased towards my beautiful mochi donut braids. It's an iconic part of my silhouette. But I really like this hairstyle, and then I really like this hairstyle. So show them your mohawk. Your mohawk. I don't have a mohawk hairstyle. There's no mohawk. My favorite, my number one. Oh, so sweet. But yeah, I have, you know, fluffy short locks. I think they're quite cute. But that's what we've got here. However, since I'm so close already, I suppose I can show you guys my toast. Hold on. Recently, it was National Bread Day, so what more fitting than having some egg toast, right? How? If you take a really good look at this, if you look at it really nice, the egg, there's some really nice egg. I'm running late for school. I'm a shoujo protagonist going like, oh no, I'm late. The gate's gonna close. Oh my goodness. The only thing about when I have my bread, it's a lot harder to talk with bread in your mouth. Mogu. Oh, mogu. That's enough of a snack. Quite tasty though. Very tasty. I'm a big fan of that one. But it's not just about the bread that you can eat, you know? It's about the bread that you can wear. Exactly. With this incredible mind-breaking technology, I can hear Flower Friends through bread phones. I can hear you. It's fantastic, isn't it? I love it. It's wonderful. And I can also take off my hat, but then I feel kind of bald without my hat on. I feel so bald. It's so cold up here. No hat. But I can't, well, I guess, it would be pretty cool if these headphones could translate things for me. That would be pretty awesome if they had that power. I like wearing my hat though. What have you done to Mint? It's me! It's me! Just because I'm not wearing my hat doesn't mean it's not me. I'm like Clark Kent with the Clark Kent Superman glasses moment. I'm not wearing a hat and then suddenly it's not me. As if. But yeah, I can put these headphones around my neck too. It looks like a winter earmuff. It does double as that when my ears are cold. They can be a nice winter earmuff. So toasty, you know, especially because your ears get really cold. And then, you know, it's like, so cold. Frosting up the glass in the window. But I love these. I usually use my bread phones to listen to music or some streams in the background, you know, while working. But yeah, They're a very nice and very, very good utility. I love them. Mint, some crazy bread girl stole your stream. How dare. How dare you think such a thing? There are no imposters here. Obviously, the only mint that exists is the human baker mintmai. That's the only mintmai. I don't know what you're talking about or what you see. But there are no imposters here. And definitely no cat girls. No. Do you like them? Do you like my animatronic cat ears? The baker is a human. Yes, the baker is a human. But thanks to wonderful technology, thanks to fantastic technology, I can become a cat girl with 4 ears. But honestly, they're just battery powered. So don't be too surprised if they suddenly stop moving or something. You have 4 ears. Would this be better? Would this bother you less? If I had the bread phones on and then the cat's up here, and now I just kind of look like now I look very e-kitten core. Very cute. Can try it out with all the different hairstyles too. See, if I cover up the human ears, then no one will even suspect a thing. It doesn't look like I'm an animatronic cat at all. Are your suspicions eased? Catmai. Meow. That's how I talk to my cats. I communicate with them. Let's see. Of course, I can have any hairstyle I want with this. So silly. But I'm still here. I'm still here, the baker. The baker mintmai. Oh my gosh. However, sometimes I need to see you a little bit better, so... This is when I actually want to get a closer look at you. Normally, if I'm not wearing my glasses, like this, chat's kind of blurry. Just a little blurry. But if I put my glasses on, I can see everything in 4K. Wait, Catmai just disappeared when I hopped in, yo. Just for you. Everyone gets a little bit of Catmai. Okaeri nasai, goshujin sama nya. I think that more maids should wear glasses. I think that we need more maid cafes with glasses. This is kind of peak. What would you like today? Maybe some toast? Wink. I'm so sorry. Despite all of my experience streaming and winking for you guys, I cannot wink my left eye. Wink. This side is just like this, but the other side I can do it really well, like. Why is it so hard just on one side? You are always the most welcome. All right, we're about, oh my gosh. I come with so many different expressions. We're about maybe halfway through. Well, let's check out all of the things that I can do. Here, you might have seen this before, but this is my croissant gaming controller. Check it out. I think it's pretty cool. It has a sticker of you on it. Welcome in! This is for when we're gaming. And sometimes if I'm really locked in a stream, I just look like this. Me when I'm being silly. Yippee! Versus me when I'm locked in. You just noticed it was a croissant? Yeah, it's a croissant. Here, get a good look at it. Has a sticker of you on there. Yes. And wow, I didn't have slides for today. Maybe I should have made some slides. I'll learn for next time. But we can look at some of my old slides too. But my model mama, my model illustrator is dun 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 dun, drum roll. I'm gonna pull up their profile. My model illustrator, my mama. Don't think too hard about her or else your brain will cramp. But my model mama is none other than dun, 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 dun. Who is that? Dun, 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 dun. Me? I always feel a little bit like, whoa. I don't know. It feels awkward to credit yourself, but if I don't, then people start asking and they're like, why didn't you credit the art for this thing? And I was like, I made it. So I've started, even for like thumbnails and stuff, I've started including it. The Immaculate Conception. Don't think too hard about how that works, but yes, this is my model mama. This is my model mama. How did you get in contact with MintMai? I don't know. I just sent her a really nice letter via pigeon carrier. So who created your art, mama? Her mama, I suppose. Mom, Mint Mom. But yippee! Wahoo! Doink! There she goes. So thank you to my model mama MintMai for for working with me. Not only is she my model mama, she's also my designer. I just realized how silly that sounds saying it aloud. But yes, I do pride myself in making a lot of the stuff here at the bakery homemade, home baked. And I'll continue to, do my best to put myself into everything that I make. That's a big part. That's a big part of the MintMai experience. TM. But yoink. Now that there's that, I've got you. I've picked you up again. Look at you. You're just a little guy. Adorable. Very edible. Very squishy. Is there anything she can't do? I can't drive. I don't have a license. And every time I try playing American Truck Simulator, I lose money instead of making it in the game. It is truly a weakness that I am not proud to admit. Guys, she's an F1 driver. Starts playing like Hot Wheels. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? Yeah. Fastest baker in the West. Yahoo! But besides admitting to my great weaknesses, I can also look at you with great disappointment for whatever reason, this is really some flower friend's cup of tea. And then I simply, in response to that, stare at them with more judgment. Why? Why do you like this so much? Gee, I wonder why? I don't know. I can't possibly wrap my head around it, but I guess some people just wish to be gazed down upon by a woman. And you know what? Same. Any volunteers? Me when there's really good bread. Oh my goodness. I went to a bakery recently. I've never been to recently because I don't get to, I guess I feel like I'm not the type of person to try or like to go outside and try a lot of new things. I do like trying new things, but I'm not the kind of person, because I don't go outside like super often. If I do go out to eat, I want to go to like one of my known favorite places. But I went to a new bakery lately and they had these bagels and it wasn't as good as the East Coast bagels I've had, you know, like New York City bagel, but it was tasty. It was really good. It was solid. And I was like, oh, at first bite, so good. Oh, love. Love at first bite. This is me. This is me appreciating you a lot too for being here with me today. I'll be so real, you know, for the past few weeks, I announced that I would move to YouTube after my 3-year anniversary, and it's coming up and it's almost been a month now, right? But truly, moving platforms to an extent really does feel like moving homes. Like so much stuff is different and shifted, and you know, my lovely friends, a lot of them are still over on Twitch, which, you know, I totally get it. It makes sense. But sometimes, you know, when you kind of take a leap of faith and you start a new journey on your own, it can feel a little bit lonely, or it can just be like there's different hurdles to cross, right? Because a lot of times it feels like I'm sort of gone back in time. I feel like a baby giraffe again, learning how to walk. But it's been wonderful, because honestly, the biggest thing that I wanted to do with moving to YouTube is I just wanted to have the most fun streaming. I just wanted to, and streaming's never really not been fun, but I wanted to make sure that I was doing things that I felt proud of and that I genuinely wanted to do. But yeah, I can't believe it's almost been a full month since my move. We should celebrate that. That deserves a celebration. And it kind of coincidentally lines up with like Thanksgiving time. So it's a good time for me to just say in the middle of, you know, this stream, I'm just really skoku thankful. super tao 너무 thankful. Giga thankful for everyone who's been, you know, watching over my stuff or just joining us today as well. It's really nice to meet you. I'm MintMai. Hi you. Yes, you. I appreciate every single flower friend very much. So I appreciate you. So thank you for being here with me. And now I've shared my appreciation, so blowing bubbles. Blowing bubbles in the bath, like a little bit shy. I feel like I can be a pretty expressive person, but just not not too much. I get a little bit overwhelmed sometimes with emotion. Hee hee. I don't know. I don't know what I did to deserve everyone's care and time, but I'm truly just like, yippee, yippee. Thanks, guys. Thank you. I hope you know that you're very loved and appreciated as well. And I hope that you are surrounded by people that deserve you in your life. You be you, that's why we're here. I wasn't expecting to get super emo. Just a little bit emotional. It's been really awesome. It's a journey I'm proud to keep trekking on, you know, alongside you. So thanks. Yippee. Also, I just really care. I just really care for you guys. So thank you very much. Did you get shy? Are you as shy and flustered as me? I have to save a photo of flustered. If you guys get to see me all flustered and blubbering and teary-eyed, I get to save one of you. And I can change my phone case. Oh my goodness, my phone case looks like you. I did not skin you and turn you into a phone case before you ask. Obviously this is synthetic. Obviously this is just meant to look like, you know, I'm camera shy. Oh no. Puts away my camera. Deletes all the photos. It's true. I would never take photos of you without permission. Oh my gosh. Oh, is that you? Is that Flower Friend? Oh, can I get a photo of you? Oh my gosh. Can I? I mean, if you say no, I'm not gonna take a picture, but like I'm such a big fan. No, I'm in my underwear. And why did I need to know that? Must have been the wind. Must have been the wind. I haven't. You guys hear something? I sure didn't. 5% royalties on every Flower Friend photo, by the way. You want me to pay royalties on pictures of you? I guess you are a big celebrity. You can't afford that. We are not big bakery capitalism. It's just me out here fighting for my life. SOS. 5% royalties to like 4 cents, you're good. Wait, we're getting paid? I don't know. Who's paying who? I would like to know. I would like to know. I would like to know where to redeem the bakery paycheck. Your soul is mysteriously Flower Friend shaped. Oh. Huh. No, I certainly didn't. I would never do this. I definitely did not eat a Flower Friend and then their soul escapes my mouth. Like that. No. Certainly not. I would not eat you guys. I wouldn't. I wouldn't eat you. Probably. Unless you were baked into a tasty snack. You are not an evolutionary step in the flower fed line like Pokemon. Okay, the toast is adorable. Hold on for a second. Peh. Hold on for a second. Let me show you guys the toast again, because I feel like you need to get a really good look at this toast. Oh yeah, baby. Soft yolk. Soft yolk, jammy egg on toast. I'm serious when it comes to breakfast. Or maybe not breakfast, but breakfast food. And you should be too. Because I used to skip breakfast. Like every morning I would never eat breakfast. I would just immediately like start my day, and then lunch would be the first meal of the day. Since eating breakfast every morning, I have felt a lot better about everything. So I think there's a correlation there. I think that breakfast is good for your brain. Even if you're not hungry, even if you're not hungry in the morning, I feel like sometimes breakfast is just like, it feels nice. But also breakfast food, I was always a fan of breakfast food. Big brunch girl. I am a big brunch gal. You love dipping steak in the yolk? Oh my gosh, don't make me drool. Don't make me drool. That sounds so good. I love jammy eggs. Oh man. Sounds amazing. I'll be okay. Important question. Waffles, pancakes, or French toast? Waffles. Waffles. And it's not even a contest. Waffles are the only one out of waffles, pancakes, and French toast. Waffles literally have tiny cups for you to put stuff into. So whenever I have waffles with syrup, I kind of like gently make sure that all the syrup is coated into every little waffle hole. And then I top it with the butter, rub that around, and then if you have like fruit or some like fresh cream, oh my goodness gracious, a good Belgian waffle. And you can have waffles with ice cream, because the thing is, like, sure, you could have pancakes or French toast with ice cream, but waffles, they can be a breakfast or a dessert or a snack or just straight up like a bread. You know what I think is underrated? Waffles stuffed with jam. I have not had that before. I feel like jam is one of those things that goes on top of waffles. But it is quite good. That sounds really good. Waffle enrichment activity, so true. Yes! Yes! Yes, yes, yes. 100 times yes. Louder for those in the back. How about crepes? I love crepes! They're tasty! I also really like salty crepes. Like crepes that have like salad and chicken and like dressing in them. They're actually so good. So crepes don't just have to be a dessert. Savory ones are tasty. Like a ham and cheese crepe. Oh, ham and cheese. That combo doesn't get old. Yeah, savory crepes. Oh my gosh, pesto chicken crepe. You can't stop a baker from talking about food. Oh my goodness. I love food talk. It's true. Food chit chat never gets old. Let's see. I have, I think, a final few things to show you guys before I want to bring you guys back to my room. So we're not just like in heaven together. But I do have my karaoke mic. I know I loved you from the start. Today's not necessarily a karaoke day, but I do have some old karaoke streams, and I have more than one concert performance on my channel if you guys want to see me singing more. Da-na-na. Singing in the shower. Don't expel us from bakery heaven. But MINTMAI, we're always in heaven here. Aw, shucks. Ah, shucks. So silly. Outside of singing, though, and baking, I can also draw. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Look at that. Look at my pen grip. It's a baguette. I love hiding cute little things in my model. Oh, and you guys saw all the phone cases. And there is another tiny baguette detail that is always with me. And no, these are not contacts. It is simply called built different. I have baguette in my eyeballs. It's just how my eyes look. Hello. Flutters my eyelashes for you. Wow. Wait. It's been there. It's been there the whole time. Did you notice? Give you a good look at that. Added benefit of looking super warm. Yeah, so my eyes and my hair, they are a black color. So I was born this way. Baby, I was born this way. But I have black hair and black eyes. However, I think depending on the lighting, my hair can look brown or like more brown than black. Sometimes in like sunset lighting, my eyes look very brown, even though they're dark. But that's like the beautiful part of like dark brown eyes. And actually, even amongst some friends that I have that also have black hair, my hair is like a very much like a black brown color. Shake your lashes, shake your lashes. I'm trying to do my work here type shift. Ladies. I'm trying to do my work here type shit. Shakes my eyelashes for you. I'll shake my eyelashes as much as you want. I have dark brown eyes. Whoa. Matching. It's like looking in the mirror. Stares. I think that deep brown eyes are gorgeous. But yeah, I have very dark brown eyes. But the bread, the warm bread, it's just there. And I feel like it's really nice. And it's almost like light sort of reflecting all of the warmth in my bakery into my eyes, you know? I really do feel that. All right. Are you guys ready to head back into the bakery? And we're going to talk fashion. We're going to talk so much fashion. Although, while I'm here, I will take a toggle combination request if you so desire. Standing man emoji. Stares at you. Standing mintmai emoji. I thought it was a highlight, but bread is so cute. It is both a highlight and bread. That was a little bit of a big brain moment for me. Also, my pockets. We'll talk about this more here. My pockets are not just hearts to be hearts. They're specifically a type of pastry. I can even pull it up right now. Dun, 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 dun. They are based off of French palmiers. And I didn't make it super obvious for the sake of simplicity, but I do think that they do kind of like color-wise, I tried to make them somewhat resemble a palmier. Just a little, you know, just a little bit of an Easter egg for you. I know it's different because I inverted the colors. I wanted the light parts to be on the edges. But it's meant, you know, it's meant to just be like cute hearts, but I personally know that it's the inspiration behind having these pockets is palmiers. So I would say, you know, when it comes to like design features, there's only one rule for MintMai official outfits, and this does not apply to like fan art or even drawings that I do of myself. But I've sort of stood by this personal rule of MintMai's Closet, which is every single MintMai look, even if it's hidden behind other clothes, every single MintMai look must have 1, a pretzel. That is my Oshi mark, but it must have a pretzel somewhere. And 2, it must have a flower friend accessory of some kind. Not just hugging you guys, but I need to be wearing some kind of accessory that looks like you. Because then we match. And I think that works out. So it's always those are my personal that's my personal guideline for MintMai fashion designs. While there are outfits that technically break these rules, it's because even if it's not visible, I hide the pretzel somewhere else. It's almost like just a little thing, you know, just a little thing between us. Ding. And even the few times I've gotten to commission an artist for an outfit design, I've specifically requested, please include a pretzel and please include a flower friend. Are you okay with artists making you a new design for fun? Of course, of course. I love fan art. I always try to look through my fan art tag and like comment on your stuff and like retweet it and talk about it and stuff. I definitely comb through my tag and I like and reply to things. And as an artist myself, I feel like fan art is one of those things that I understand has to come from a place of like love and passion, because you wouldn't make fan art of a creator if you didn't really care about them or if you weren't super interested in them. And while no one is obligated to make fan art ever, I more so think that it's just like a true honor of mine to be on the receiving end of it ever. And so you can absolutely draw fan art, of course, and I'll be bringing you guys, actually I'll bring you guys over here. It's been so long. Are you ready to see another part of the bakery? Hello. This is kind of, you know, it's quite cute. It's a little bit different. And I know it looks empty now, but it's because this is where I'm going to be showing you some stuff. Also, let me grab you guys. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Here we are. Da 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 da. MintMai's Closet. I want it over here too. Do 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 do. So, wait. I need to grab you. I need to just excuse me as I pick you up and put you back down. Here we go. There you are. There you are. Whoa. Just the slightest bit of a glitch sometimes, but you go right there. You go right there. Dun, 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 dun. I'm sorry it's small. I still have to get used to how to do YouTube chat sometimes, but I think this looks good. It looks cute. Okay, so what we've got here is dun, 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 dun. We're gonna look at the MintMai archives together. This makes me nervous. This makes me nervous because there's some stuff that I haven't really shown. And I'm saying like the old texts. First things first, we've got we have this old illustration here. Is an early illustration I did of my bakery outfit. I wanted to show off my different hairstyles, which you guys just saw. Blows the dust off of them. So much dust. But this is an illustration that I challenged myself to do, that has like a lot of a lot of different poses, but it shows off my look. The braids are so cute. Thank you. Thank you so much. Cuteful, the world is warm and good again. Oh my goodness. You guys are too sweet. I drew this and I truly wanted to make something special because this is also one of the first prints that I released like as merchandise. This is one of the first things I made for merch. And so I think as an artist, sometimes it can be hard to imagine like turning your own work into, you know, like a print, because I felt like over time I would grow to no longer like this art. But I think that I've come to a point in my artist career in which I can accept and enjoy my old art, even if I can see a bunch of things that I would fix about this and draw differently. There's just like, you know, there's just there's just so many things about this where I'm like, I think I tried my best to express who I am with this. It's so cute though. I'm glad that you guys like it. I'm glad that it's aged well. I'm most delighted to know that it is aged well. I also have, oh gosh, I have the very ancient MINTMAI texts. The old, oh my goodness. I'm practically, oh my goodness. Wheezes a little bit. Yeah, I got the old MINTMAI texts. Are you ready? Oh my gosh. We have, where is she? You can barely see her. She's here, the ghost of MINTMAI past. This is what you see here as a very thin sketch is an old MINTMAI prototype. Actually, I have an even better way of showing you this. But yeah, it's a ghost. Ooh, it's me, the ghost of MINTMAI past. I had squints. Oh my gosh, she's here. This is a very old sketch that was made, but this isn't even as old as it gets. Oh my gosh. MINTMAI's of past, present, and future. Exactly. We don't know what lays ahead in the future, but it is pretty cool to see how my design and my art has evolved. And also, I'll let you guys know some things about, like, I guess, why my design is the way it is. A really big thing about my design is, or for me, it's the silhouette. The silhouette is a very important part of any VTuber's design, in my opinion. So yeah, I felt like trying to do my very best to convey, I guess, my personality through my designs. Silhouette is everything. Yeah, and I'll show you guys mine very soon. Let's see, while we're here. I'll show you guys another image. This is another piece of MINTMAI history coming up with some artwork that I did. This is some earlier artwork. This was a style I specifically chose, and I drew this for my Cupid cover. There's actually a better picture of this. My Cupid cover music video. This also, I think, expresses the best parts of my design, like the color palette, and I use a lot of ombres as well. But I loved covering that song. I feel like for my first cover, I wanted to go all out, and I proceeded to not do covers for a while after. I mean, part of the reason why I moved to YouTube in the first place, actually, was because I want to do more covers. I want to do more covers, which includes, like, I guess needing time away from stream to do those things. But I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited for what's on the horizon. I gave a second chance to Cupid. La 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 la. A hopeless romantic all my life, surrounded by couples all the time. I guess I should take it as a sign. Oh why, oh why, oh why I'm feeling lonely. Oh, I wish I'd find a lover that could hold me. Now I'm crying in my room, so skeptical of, but still I wanted more, more, more. I gave a second chance to Cupid, but now I'm left here feeling stupid. Ah, the way he makes me feel that love isn't real. Cupid is so dumb. Wah, wah, wah. Did you guys enjoy that song distraction? Yeah, that was a smooth song distraction as I quickly wrestled with technology. But we're here. Are you ready for the most anxious the most ancient of MintMai? MintMai past. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you guys. It's MintMai beta. It's MintMai beta test. This is MintMai. And you can see my eyes were a little bit pink then. But this is MintMai like 0.0. MintMai of the past. So sleepful. I think I still really love to draw sleepy eyes, but I feel like with me and the way my personality is, I'm like, bing! But as you can see, as you may be able to tell, there are things here that look familiar, and yet there are also things here that look very different. Reminds me of a doll. I also purposely, like, this is the only time I gave her like gloves that looked like this. My official design does wear gloves. The specific reason why I don't wear gloves when I'm streaming is because I only wear gloves when I'm baking. And for hand cams. But if I wore gloves all the time, I feel like it'd be uncomfortable and sweaty. Imagine the day the OG one gets rigged. I don't know if I would ever bring her back because this is before I learned how to use orange as a color. I'm not kidding. This is not the screen. This is just how muddy it looked before. And perhaps you may like to see a little bit of a fun comparison. Because I do have a very, very new... I have a picture of me right now. And I know you're looking at me already, but I also have a picture of me, so you can see the clear difference here. And I want to say the things that I improved were not only making the color palette less muddy, it was also having details without, like, adding some details to make it more cohesive without overcomplicating the design. Do you see how big of a difference this is? She also just like looks even more like me now. You know, I look like myself, but like MintMai beta, I don't know what she was doing. She was just like this is her before she had a little bit of a glow up. I think I was just scared of using saturated colors in my fashion, but I was like, wait, I shouldn't shy away from saturated colors. I love saturated colors. You love my leg warmers? Thank you. I love them too. They have like a nice little knit texture at the top. But you can see how different this is, and it's not even that long apart. I think these two drawings are less than a year apart from each other. The one on the left was made in like September of 2022, and my final form was created in June, or was completed by June of 2023. So less than a year. Closer to like maybe 3/4 of a year or like half a year. But that's not all. That is not all. Between these two mintmais, there is a evil. There is a more sinister mintmai. This is the middle. Do you see the Pokemon evolution happening? So you can see how my first artwork all the way on the left side then evolved into the one in the center. And you can see how in the one in the center, the pockets actually look more like palmiers. But somehow the rounded shape, I was like, they kind of look like butts. I was like, they kind of look like butts. So then I just made them hearts. Behind every baker is an evil, more sinister baker. But you can see how in my second attempt here, we've improved the color palette a lot. We've added detail to the shoes. And we've started to not be afraid of saturation, but we're still very much afraid of saturation. And the third one is just, dude, just make her orange. Who is scared of Cheeto? Not I. I am not afraid of Cheeto color. I love orange. I love orange a lot now. It's just so warm and so beautiful. I did not always like orange this much though. Perhaps I have you to thank for my love of orange. But I would say that orange and yellow and cream colors are truly my favorite colors now. Imagine the next outfit becomes a darker mintmai. I did have my zombie outfit, but that one's not much darker, but just a tattered version. The color palette combined of all three is exactly how a nice warm dinner roll looks. Oh my goodness. No, don't put me in the oven. But yes, I'm really proud of my improvement over the span of a year. I spent a lot of time, and also at this time I was only streaming twice a week, maybe 3 times a week, but I wasn't able to stream as much because of the job I had at the time. But every single time I was feeling like tired or like I wanted to do anything else but work, I would try and draw myself again and again until it was something that felt right and something that felt me. So I'm so happy. But yes, that's the mintmai evolution. However, it's cool to see that some things have really not changed too much, you know, and it has the essence of mintmai. Notably, the hair clips are flipped, and I did not have a design for the flower friends yet. Isn't that interesting? I hope you find that as interesting as I do. But if you want to look at a silhouette of this, oh, now you just see all the different layers. But a silhouette of this is not nearly as strong as my other ones, because the dress just looks very straightforward, very simple. But we also have mintmai. We have mintmai strawberry edition. This was made like pretty much immediately after the last one I showed, and she, like, the notable improvements I made with her is getting the idea to have an an oval sort of highlight, make the hair more gradient, have a bigger bunny hair clip. But the rest of the aspects of the design remain the same, except this time I've added a trim to the gloves. And I made her pink because I was like, the brown is so muddy. Like I wanted something like maybe peachy, and so I tried to change the colors, but it still isn't my best work. But I would say you're allowed to consider this like rare chocolate and strawberry milk mintmai. It's shiny mintmai. We also have This one, I don't think about her. She doesn't cross my mind. This version of Beta MintMai does not cross my mind. I drew her once and then never again. Bunny hat? You know what's really funny? So you guys may or may not have heard me gush over one of my Oshis, my Kami Oshi, Ichikamaya, but I didn't know her at this time, and I had not, like, I'd never seen her model before. But it's funny that she has a pink bunny hat, not too dissimilar from this one, in her casual outfit. So I'm like, is this fate? Is this... Because I did not... I had barely seen any VTubers at this point. I was just trying to design something unique to me, but it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy how that worked out. But you will notice there are some things that I took away from this iteration of the design. I realized that yes, I like, you know, I like the direction this is going in. I don't know how I feel about the strawberry colors, but what I did like very much was I changed the necklace. This is also when I was still very much attached to having my lip like this all the time, because I like drawing that kind of lip, and you can see how different the eyes look. Oh, and this was the first time I played with bangs that look like my current bangs, you know? Different haircut. But you can see Flower Friend Beta! Flower Friend Beta! So, very important revelation here. I thought that, especially silhouette-wise... Don't worry, guys. I'll bring the layers back later. But, silhouette-wise, I was like... I don't know if I like this, because I knew that the mochi donut braids were such an important part of my design, because it's a childhood snack that matters a lot to me. Like, Mr. Donut ponderings are something that I very clearly remember from my childhood, and so I wanted to have them on my final design. So I sacrificed having the bunny ear beret for having the mochi donut braids, and I feel like it worked out perfectly. And then after that, only then did I come to this Beta MintMai. I realize the colors are a little bit blasted. It tends to do that sometimes. But that's okay. Here we go. So this is the closest thing I got to my current self. I decided to do the cropped bangs, but this is the first time that my bow tie, my bread bow tie came in, and the back bow first came in, and these shoes are my shoes. Your current hat is cuter, methinks. Thank you. I'll show you what the back of my hat looks like in a moment. The back of my hat is super cute. It's very, very, very cute. The back of my hat I had a solid idea for. Okay, so from that drawing, I made this. And you might be like, MintMai, this looks like the same thing. Wrong. This is cut to be a live 2D model. A really awful one. A really, really, really cursed one at that. And I think because I had never drawn anything like this before, I sacrificed, like, my art style really suffered, because I tried making it like super, super clean, and it didn't look like how my art looks, I guess. But even so, when I first started streaming, I used her as a PNG tuber. So I have much to thank for her. I used her for 3 weeks and then no more. Because after 3 weeks, you guys have no idea how many times I've drawn myself. I say with great exasperation. After 3 weeks, I was very much like, I am not about the straight bangs anymore. And also, let me go back to that one actually. I look like a doll. I do actually. I see it. I think it's like the lips and the eyes. But I decided that the straight bangs didn't actually look like how I like to cut my bangs, and so I changed it, and this right here, guys, became the true baseline, both in terms of color palette and like everything. This is like the first time that I really drew down a design and I was like, this is me. This is me. And this one I also kind of separated it to be sort of like a live 2D model, but rigging was far too intimidating for the amount of time I had at the time. And I knew that I wasn't fully satisfied with it. It's like the artist's brain, you know? It's hard to feel fully satisfied with certain things, but I flat colored her, and I only rendered the face because I decided to use her as my very next PNG tuber. True MintMai history. Oh my gosh. Here's a little close-up that I rendered out a little bit more because she became my PNG tuber. And then we have... Whoops, hold on. Can't spoil you guys. Showing the ancient MintMai texts. And then we have... Perhaps some people have seen this, but I'm guessing most people have not. This is the sketch that I made for my first ever live 2D model. My first ever live 2D model, when I realized that drawing a full body was far too much compared to what I could chew, I drew a chibi version of me, and I was like, okay, we're gonna just be small. Let us learn from scratch how to make a live 2D model. Let us learn from scratch how to be a model mama, right? If I'm going to birth myself, then I best do it right. So I am small, I am chewy, I am a gummy. She's extra bread. This is just the sketch though. This is simply the sketch. She quickly evolved into, drumroll, she's gonna be standing man emoji at you, but that's just because that's how you have to draw models. Dun, dun, dun. You can't draw VTubers when you are being an illustrator for a VTuber. You can't make them smiling at first. That's just how it works. And so therefore you get like this dead-eyed stare from a baby. She's very baby, small, but she's beautiful. I met you in this model. So you did. So you did. Hi. You didn't think I'd bring this out today, did you, everyone? Hi, I'm MINTMAI'S. I streamed like this for half a year. Many of you may have met me like this, but actually, I think very, very few people did. And truth be told, I haven't brought her back so much because that's just how it works with old art sometimes. I retired. It's the gremlin, watch out. I did a whole stream where I sang Ave Maria and then had her fade into the... Like this, me in this form, I like flew off into the sky the day before my first official debut. But even so, I debuted her and she is my precious first ever live 2D model. And you can see, despite being smaller, I sure have more neck stiffness. Let me crack my back. Good pops. So, I know, this may feel so unfamiliar to you, but I can hear the cracking. Shh. Don't say it isn't so. You can hear it. Let me try to get in one more good one. My back cracks like there's no tomorrow. Oh yeah. Dude. Granny cannon? Granny cannon question mark? But yeah, this is my first ever form. Got my stiff little arms. But I'm so grateful for this time in my life, because without this, I wouldn't have learned how to do everything else properly, you know? I wouldn't have learned the ways. I wouldn't have learned the ways of the VTuber model. And for that, I'm very grateful. And also, this was not only my first model, but my rig artist's very, very first model. Dun dun dun. So the things that have to happen in order to, you know, I feel like a lot of times a place and an art so wonderful as VTubing, it feels like, I guess it feels a lot of the times like things are already really shiny and polished, and then there's a big debut and then that's it. But for me, my VTubing journey has very much been a smattering of things that have allowed me to be who I am in the present. And that includes, you know, stuff that is really different. Or things that taught me. Yeah. You know, I will now bring back my true form. But yes, my small form, she was there. She's an important part of my life. And whenever I switch from her back to my real form, I feel like I feel so long. I feel like I have pretty squishy cheeks, and yet when I morph back to myself after showing you her, I feel so long. Like a horse. Moo. That's definitely a sound horses make. All right, let's see. Next up we have, oh, spoilers for other Mint My Closet episodes. Dun dun dun. Here she is. This is the first true iteration of what I wanted my final form to look like. You can see, even though it's not even clean, I started drawing my face. And this looks like me. Because this is the sketch that I worked off of for the final work. And as you can see by this point, there's no more gloves because I'm gaming here. Yes, the bread eyes. Yeah, they're there. But this is the first drawing I did where I was like, yes, this will be my final form. I will evolve into her like a Pokemon. And well, the rest is history. There's a picture of me after I was born. I came out looking exactly like that. Let's see. All of that being said, when it comes to design, I finally have my reference sheets for all of my outfits. And this right here is one of them. One of many. This one's the most recent one, and I think it's also the most useful one because it has my side view. As you can see, this is my back. I have a very cute little lace brim in the back, inspired by paper doilies because that's very cafe core. Yes. Loaf hat. It is a little loaf hat, and I love it. I love it so. Let me also show you guys this. I have this from Ye Olden Days. Actually, I guess it's not Ye Olden Days because I revamped it. But there is this reference sheet. This was made like a model showcase almost, because I wanted to show my capabilities as a VTuber art mama, actually. Wow, it's been forever since I've talked about this, I think, but oh, and there's my old logo that I made myself, which later evolved into my signature, before I commissioned another artist to make my logo, but I still have my signature. But something I haven't spoken about in a very long time is when I first stepped foot into this space and I thought that I wanted to have fun and stream and make art on stream and make art for my streams, I thought that I wanted to be like a model mama. I thought that was like the ultimate goal, because honestly I could have never expected not only I guess I never expected for myself to spiral into truly loving every part of being an idol so much, a baker and idol for you guys. And so that, I guess that idea sort of ran away from me with time, with how much time and energy these things take. But in the very, very early days of streaming, I had a goal to like not stream super often and just try to like be a model artist. But I'm glad that fate just turned out the way that it did, because you couldn't have told me 3 years ago that I would be this deep into content creating and streaming. So yeah, I love it. I love it. And I feel like I'm full of dreams, and then when I make my own, when I expend all of this time and then I make my own dream come true, another one pops out and I'm like, oh yeah, there's still something else I want to do. And like, I just keep going. It just keeps going. And I say that in a positive manner. There's me. I'm very happy to see you continue your journey. It's definitely one that I feel personally proud of. I feel like it's never easy, you know, for any idol, right? If you've gotten to come across any idols at, you know, venues or VTubers in their own, you know, spaces. Like for me, it's my bakery. For others, it might be their cafe or their bedroom even, or just like their shop. When you come across VTubers, you never really know all of the steps that led them there, but this is an activity that's quite literally taken over. It's taken over many aspects of my life, in the best way. I think at the same time, it's something that I'm really, I don't know, I'm just so happy and proud that I have something I can pour so much effort into. And I personally always believe, you know, the fruits of my labor, not only are they for me to enjoy, but I'm happy that you can also enjoy them. I'm sure it makes me so happy, and I'm so proud of you, EP. Thank you. I get a little emotional sometimes because I know I've been here for 3 years now. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I've just been doing my best in my own way every day, in small ways. And there's a lot of places where I feel like I'm lacking, but those are things that, you know, it takes time. And I know that improvement is not something that comes instantaneously. So I try to just like be my best baker each day. And I think slowly it can spiral into like, just like how, I guess, when I first drew myself, how it didn't look anything like how I actually look. I think those incremental changes that I kept making, and because I kept drawing so much, it just kind of boiled up into this big thing. And I finally like felt like there's a point that I reached where I was like, yes, I feel proud of myself here. But I have the problem of being a little bit maybe it's not a problem, it's a blessing as well, but I tend to be the type to constantly be running on the uphill treadmill. Where I'm like, yeah, I care a lot about the quality of my art. Whether it's like art via, you know, things I literally draw, or art via like performances and things like that. I have a lot of desire to constantly improve my own quality. My own quality, whether it's like my baseline singing skill or dancing skill or like literal production quality. I have I place a lot of emphasis on that in my brain. But yeah, sometimes I have to slow down the hamster wheel, though, you know what I mean? To enjoy the moment, right? So I feel like I guess coming back to why I'm doing this series in the first place, I feel like MINTMAI'S Closet is another way for me to even look back and actually remember all of the stuff that I've made. Because sometimes I run so fast that you're almost like blind to the things that you've been able to do in the past. And so this is one of my ways of slowing down and being like, I should be able to appreciate the bakery's baked goods as much as you as well. And I think I don't give myself enough credit a lot of the time. And I don't know what lays ahead in the future, but I think whatever is there is exciting to me. I have lots of things that I want to make. Passion for creating is what really draws me to VTubers. I see that in you. Thank you. That means so much to me. Passion for creating is also what drew me to VTubing, because I was like, this is an intersection of everything I love together. There's art and anime and like streaming and gaming, like games and like creative writing. There's just like so many like facets of VTubing that make me feel like it's a true home for me. So yeah, thank you guys. Oh my goodness. But that is the old reference sheet there, and then here's the updated version. I was rambling a little bit just because lately I've been thinking so much about it, especially, you know, a month into moving to YouTube. I was like, yeah, I wanted to do this for a reason, and I was like, we gotta. I sit down with myself a lot. I'm like, what do you want to make, mintmai? What do you want to leave in the world? What do you want to cook for flower friends? Time also helps you appreciate the end result and not focus on all the behind the scenes stuff. Exactly. Because if you think about it mathematically, I've never, like, I very rarely have slowed down. And even when I have slowed down, I've been pedaling on things in the background. So let's see, 3 years ago, I had a PNG model, which I used for 3 weeks, and then I immediately drew a new one. And so I started using that one in maybe November of 2022. I then debuted my first live 2D model, chibi model, at the very start of the next year, January. And then I had my main debut in June, that same summer. And turn around from June to November, I was grinding because I debuted an alternate outfit for my first year anniversary, and I opened a merch store. I opened a merch store, debuted my new outfit in November, and then 2 months later, 2 months later, in January of 2024, I had a chibi 3D model, so I was testing 3D tracking stuff for the first time. Which, by the way, I love that model. I haven't gotten enough use out of it. I would love to show it off more. I love Walloy's work. Maybe I will do some more silly things with it. I hope to in the future. But I'm trying to not bite off more than I can chew, kind of thing, because I tend to just keep running and running, again, hamster wheel style. You're kind of insane. I'm only just now like really thinking about it again. So yeah, I had my 2 months after my first new outfit debut for my 3-year anniversary and opening my store, I had a 3D chibi model in January. And then 3 months later in April, I debuted another outfit, again, all illustrated and designed by me, for my birthday in April. Oh my goodness. And then I had like summer was full of like traveling and convention season for a little bit for the first time. And then I debuted an outfit in September. And then that outfit in September, I was like, teehee, this is the last one for a while, guys. Boom, outfit debut in November. 2 months later, boom, 2-year anniversary. So then I made Girl How? I don't know. When I say it out loud, it doesn't feel real because I guess I don't believe in comparing your journey to anyone else's, and I feel like outfit debuts are not even necessarily... debuts to me are just like what I self-indulgently find fun. It's not necessarily like good to strain yourself grinding outfits if you don't have much other like... For me, I'm like, I put off outfit debuts in order to make stuff that I felt like was more substantial content in my personal eyes in regards to my own work. So I didn't debut any outfits since November when I had like a t-shirt outfit for my 2-year anniversary. That's when I started working on my 3D hour-long idol concert with the help of flower friends, of course. Can't forget that. So I was fully grinding on that on top of streaming for the next like 3/4 of a year. Almost a year, honestly. I started quite early. And then I finally got to do that concert in April of 2025. I debuted as an idol for the first time, and that was surreal. And technically that was also a new outfit debut. Coughs like the dusty baby meme. Oh no. It's all coming back to me now, you know? But through MINTMAI'S Closet, I will be sitting back and chilling, and we're gonna just enjoy all of my old work together, yeah? Here's Flower Friend official design sheet. Yippee! All this art is by me. Just felt like showing you guys your own reference sheet as well. Because I was just yapping for the past bit. Sorry, I meant to yap more about fashion, but I got very sidetracked because I was like, how much did I actually do? How much did I actually do? Speaking of which, I haven't gotten to... Here's the calendar of things I've done in the last 3 years. I have not gotten to color this. So actually, I wouldn't mind doing this right now as part of MINTMAI'S Closet. But I wanted to do like a 3-year anniversary 2.0. Even if it's like a month later. I love this calendar. Me too. You know what? We might do this like next week. I'd like to have its own stream. But everything I've talked about, you can see the timeline and all of my doodles. We did this on my 3-year anniversary because I had been thinking about how crazy, and like I did like other little debuts in between. So yeah, let's still do a 3-year 2.0. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm nothing but grateful, honestly. Nothing but grateful. And sometimes I get sleepy. Sometimes this is me. I'm eepy. Oh, I drew this when I got sick, but I was like, a baker grinds hard, but I also nap so hard. Actually, I'm not much of a nap person. I'm just like I get up in the morning and then sometimes I tuck back into bed for just a little bit after feeding my cats. And I like stay in there to be warm. You want to print like that? Maybe I can turn it into a print. I don't know if the size fits, but maybe I could. Let's see. All right, guys. Now that we've done all of that, a couple more things I can show you. From the MINTMAI's of old. This is an illustration that I made, a thank you illustration that I made for when I debuted. It was a thank you illustration, and I wanted to draw... Yeah, I just wanted to draw an illustration of my like final design, and I'm still very proud of this work. I think it came out very cute. Small prints are also nice sometimes. Yeah, I do make some small prints. It's crazy because I do understand to an extent. I'm like, whoa. People ask me if I spread myself thin, or they tell me that I spread myself thin. But I love what I do, and so it's hard to say, you know? But I think something like VTubing, because it's so creative and it's so like fueled by passion purely, it's a balance between doing stuff that you want to do and doing stuff that you absolutely need to do. That's been my personal juggling act for the last few years. Because, I mean, if it were up to me... I tease. You guys could technically say, yeah, it's up to you, MINTMAI. But if it were fully up to me, outfit debuts 4 times a year every year. I do no work. I do absolutely 0 work outside of occasionally streaming, and I just draw outfits for myself. And I do a fall, winter, spring, summer every single year. Because I never run out of ideas for what I want to wear. I never ever run out of ideas for what I want to wear. I have so many clothes that I want to wear for you guys. So many outfits that are in the closet back rooms that I wish to make real someday, even if it takes years. I have such strong desire, if anything. Here's MintMai glue trap. It's one of the few artworks that I've done that really actually have my back design there. Another thing that I think is cool about my design is I did this hairstyle breakdown. This is how I do my hair. If you are curious, this is exactly how the hairstyle is done. Do you guys also, I will open up the floor to questions. I can ask questions on YouTube? Cool. Let's do sudden Q&A kind of. Let's see. I know because this is the first MintMai closet and this is the MintMai outfit that has the most history. It's my outfit, I guess my outfit with the most history and the one that's been through the most events, and it's always going to be my uniform, MintMai's Bakery uniform. But yeah, so this stream is very much kind of look into the past and also a little bit of design chit chat. Main inspirations for the outfit itself is just that I really love maids. I really love maids, and I thought, how cute would it be if you could have something like a maid cafe, but it's a bakery. Yeah. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna go ahead and just start a Q&A. This is so interesting. Oh my gosh. This is so fascinating. Do you see that? You can ask me a question. But also this is interesting. Oh, here we go. I was like, where'd you guys go? Wow, this is so cool. Right? Hold on. Has anyone asked a question yet? This is my first time doing that. Baker's first day on the job. I'm back in time for braids. OMG. Oh, OMG Lucky. The design is so well thought out. Oh, I'm glad that you like it. I am glad that you like it. Oh, whoa. Wait, where can I... Dear YouTube-kun, where can I find the question? Where can I find the questions? Oh, it will take a second to load if someone asks. Oh, I see. This is also exciting and new to me. You sent one in? Oh, thank you. I feel like it's gonna take a second to pop in. Wait, this is interesting. They're showing up on my they're showing up on my chat, but not in chat. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at that. Look at all your questions flooding in. Wait, but how come... Wait, how... YouTube-kun? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna have the questions here because YouTube-kun doesn't know how to show me where the questions box is. That's kind of interesting. It's a new one for me. I've never done this before. Oh my gosh, it's our first Q&A via YouTube together. This is really cool though. I think it's because the questions pop up somewhere where only I can see them, but also I can't see them. It's okay, we're gonna have so much fun together, everyone. Alrighty. Ahem. Wait, so when exactly did you start up on creating your own model, and how long exactly did it take before Live 2D? Oh, you mean like my true form? My true form, which you are you are seeing move right now. I believe that I started making it so like right after I debuted. Points at myself. Unfortunately, someone that is not accustomed to take breaks. Oh, I think you have to switch the live stream tab from live chat to questions at the top of... What? What? Wait, this is so interesting. Wait. Oh! Gasp. Gasp. I see it. Kind of. Live chat to questions. Under the 3 dots. Side eyes. Okay, you know what? We've got this. We figured this out. I figured this out. I'm pretty sure that I figured this out. All I have to do is this. Beginner YouTuber raises my hand timidly. Or the carrot. I've got it. Where it says top chat. Oh, oh, yes. I found it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, chat. Thank you. Look, here's me again. I'll put me on the screen while I answer your Q&As. Wow. Sorry, I suck at explaining. No, not at all. I just can't see things. Raises my hand very timidly. Beginner YouTuber. You know what I felt like? I felt like this. I felt like this. I know this is not like a formal debut or anything, and so it's okay if we're like workshopping stuff in the middle of streams. I'm so happy I get to showcase all of this to you guys, but this is how I felt when you guys were like, MINTMAI, MINTMAI, this is where you find the questions. What did I walk in on? Hello, welcome in. I am MINTMAI. I've been showing off my fashion, but for a moment I started a Q&A because we're reaching sort of the end of my fashion presentation, or my MINTMAI history presentation. But I wanted to open the floor to questions so that I could, you know, let you guys know anything that you're curious about, because it's fun. But I didn't know where to find, like, I didn't know where to find, like, where the questions were actually asked. It just looked like they were nowhere on YouTube. And chat was helping me, but this is how I felt in that very moment, like this dog. But here I am. We have the questions now, though. Thank you. I almost just straight up called you Calyx. Thank you. Thank you, Calyx Lovebot, for the question. Wait, so when exactly did you start creating your own model? This is why I miss when YouTube didn't full on give me everyone's @ because I like knowing your nicknames at the blink of an eye without without even thinking twice. No. Your username is cute. I see your tweets. Don't call me that, please. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Deb Oomph. I'm so sorry, Deb Oomph. Your tweets come up on my timeline a lot, and they're very sweet. They're very sweet and silly and cute. Thank you for the clips that are provided. Sunny Oomph on the Jumbotron. I will not call Sunny. I will straight up not call Sunny Calyx again, because that doesn't work. That does not work. Pause. Rewind. Pause. Rewind. Play. Enough. I don't need to be calling you guys out like that. So silly. So silly. YouTube outing your full ats, like your full legal names, not even fair. No way. Yeah, actually, that's the thing about VTubing they don't warn you about. You OC someone for long enough, you're gonna look in the mirror one day and you're just gonna be them. Ugh, the horror. But to get to your question, when exactly did you start up on creating your own model, and how long exactly did it take before Live 2D? Making my own model was intimidating. And my files are actually split into multiple files because of the way I draw. I really like, and I think I illustrate the best and I render the best in the program on the iPad, Procreate the best. The problem is Procreate is not very nice when you need lots and lots of layers like you do for a VTuber. So I had to split my file into like multiple different ones. So a lot of my expressions, like the artwork I needed to make for my expressions, they're on different files. But I feel like confidently the files all show different like amount of hour times, but if you combine all of the hours I spent on my model, it would total to over 100 hours of just like drawing. I tried it once on Procreate and my brain exploded. Multiple files is smart. It's a little bit confusing, but I guess my one tip with it is you can also do something where you draw separate parts that don't touch each other and don't overlap on the same layer. Like you can do the arms and the legs on the same layer because technically none of the artwork pieces touch each other, right? And you can just cut it afterwards. So I did a lot of the cutting for like left and right. Like I did, you know, more technical artist terms, but I did a lot of the cutting in Photoshop or Clip Studio Paint after. But I did draw every piece in Procreate because I just paint the best with their tools. And yeah, the final result I think turned out really good. And also for toggles, what I did was I actually just like merged. I exported like a flat PNG of just like the model artwork, and then I made a new file so that there wasn't the layer limit, and I just drew the toggles like on top of that with all the layers that they needed. So I have a separate file for like arm toggles and a separate file for like eyeball expressions and things like that, so that everything's organized, and then all of those get named and numbered and they are put in my folders. So I can then compile them into what I tend to name a master file. Yeah, like a master ball, a Pokemon master ball. It makes things, I think you need to be good with file organization if you want to go this route though, just because of how many files it takes. For context, my winter Live 2D outfit, which I have not yet shown you guys, or I haven't done MINTMAI'S Closet for that yet because today's the first one, but many MINTMAI'S Closets in the future I'll be going over my winter outfit and the design choices there. I think that one will be interesting, especially because that was the first outfit I had that I commissioned another designer for, and we there's like work in progresses and I got to give them feedback on the design. So I'm going to show you guys my designer sketches, or the designer of that outfit, Pippo's sketches, as well as my sketches back to her. Like those are things I haven't shown before, so that'll be exciting. But for example, my winter outfit is one of the most, it's one of the ones with the most layers, and it's like 5 separate files. Also, I think to answer the rest of the questions, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to my room because I miss you guys. Look at you. I miss seeing you in the back there. You're so cute. You're so cute. I just you don't mind if we just hang out here and chill for a little as I go through these questions. So yeah, I guess a tried and true answer to this question is just straight up like over 100 hours, and I think I started pretty much immediately after I debuted my chibi model. So I started working on it in January, like the final actual artwork started working on that in January, and then I finished the art in May. And then rigging took probably over a month, or like around like a month and a half maybe. And also because it was the first full body model that I collaborated with my rig artist on, there's a lot of back and forth. You love the bakery so much. Me too. I'm so glad that you like it. I'm so happy. I think there was a lot of back and forth. So there would be times where rig artist Mochi would be like, I need you to actually draw me this new layer because I need to have a piece of fabric there. Like for instance, you see a cool thing. It might be a really small detail, but it adds a lot to the third dimension. You see how when I turn, you can actually see the side pieces of fabric on my dress. It doesn't just stop at the apron. Small details like that is what adds to the magic. So thank you so much for your question, Sunny. Thank you. All right. Next up, we have another question. If you had to choose your model to be a different profession, what would you have chosen? Oh, a different profession? Wait. Do you mean out of curiosity, Alexis, do you mean the same, like I look the same? Or do you just mean in general? A different job. Ooh. I'm going to very quickly say that the easy answer to this is I'd just be like, oh, maid cafe. But that's not a valid answer to this question for me because I already do function as a maid cafe, just like bakery though. Like you look the same, but I guess the job is different, so the outfit would be a bit different. Ooh, wait. Let me think. Let me give this some more thought. A gardener. I know that I said let me give this more thought, and then it sounded like I came to that conclusion very quickly, but it was something flashed through my mind. So I used to have a lot more plants. Now I have cats, and so between cats and plants, they are not really friends, and so I just have cats. I just have cats mostly because I don't trust myself to stop them from eating the plants, especially when I'm sleeping or like streaming. I cannot keep my eyes on them. Most of the time it's just audio cues for if I know that they need me or anything, or they just come and ask me for attention. But I don't trust myself to stop them from eating like succulents and things like that. And even if it's not toxic to them, I'm like, I don't really want them to be in the same space. So I stopped having plants and I stopped keeping cactuses and succulents as soon as I had cats. But I used to have many. I had like, I think the most at one point in time is I had like 8 different plants, and I had them like lined up on a windowsill in the kitchen. And they also each had names and personalities. So I think that if I were not a baker, I would have been a gardener, and then maybe my outfit would be like really cute cottage core. I could have a dress too, you know, but like cottage core with like straw sun hat, maybe an outfit that has like overalls with like the sleeves rolled up, but maybe also I really like this kind of dress. Do you guys know like overall dresses? Like I'm a very big fan of variations of this dress. Let me see if I can save it and show you guys. Like maybe like a short versions of this. I mean, we're here talking about it as if it can't happen someday. Knowing me, Farmer MintMai is not impossible. All I would do with Farmer MintMai is like, guys, Farmer MintMai outfit debut, and then I literally just play Stardew Valley for 12 hours, and that's the debut. I play Fields of Mystria, Stardew Valley, and only farming sim games for like a week. But I really like dresses like this. So I think Gardener Mintmai, she would look like this, and then she would have really cute like loose socks and loafers. Like leather loafers with like a little floral print on them. And then the flower friends. A lot of people actually spell flower friends wrong, which I don't blame them because it totally sounds like that. You guys are flower friends because I'm a baker, right? But then you guys would just be flower friends. You see the vision? I would have been some kind of plant gardener. She needs an herb garden for focaccia. You guys are cooking. Yes. If I ever were to be some kind of gardener or have some type of gardener outfit, it would obviously be because the bakery has decided to stop out, you know, the bakery has decided that we need to like home grow our own ingredients. How am I supposed to make tomato bread if I don't have tomatoes growing in my own garden? How am I supposed to make fig jam if I don't have a fig tree in the back? Who's farming them? Garden AU? Not even AU. I feel like in this very present moment. In this very present moment and timeline, I could still start gardening. Anyone can garden. It doesn't even need to be a profession. But thank you so much for your question, Lexus. I feel like you've sparked some interesting ideas. I mean, I'm moving to a farm soon. You are? I hope that the move goes really well. I hope that it's everything that you ever wanted, and I hope that it's very, very comfy. And yeah, moving is always quite an undertaking. But I believe in you. I hope it goes really, really well. But yes, Farmer Mintmai. Farmer Mintmai more likely than you think. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. This is a great question. Is there a subtle gradient on your dress? Yes, there is. It's not too subtle if you actually color pick it. The gradient is not just lighting, it is actually the fabric. So when picking out fabric color for my dress, I really specifically want I wanted the top to be a lighter yellow and cream, and I wanted the bottom to feel like a darker orange, because together it feels like or you know, when you look at bread and you toast it, just the top gets a little bit more brown. I inverted that because I think it works really well with how the colors flow on my outfit. Especially because the pretzel on my dress, it's like a very sort of medium warm orange. If I made my whole dress the medium orange color, you see how the pretzel would get more lost if it was all the dark orange just at the brim of my skirt? Sip of water. Baker's gotta hydrate. You definitely look toasty. Oh, thank you. Squeeze. But yes, there is a subtle gradient. And even if I color something with flat colors, I make sure not to miss out on the gradient. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, this next question is also gonna get me misty-eyed, maybe. No, I won't cry, but there's a really specific reason. I decided on braids because I really like braids. I love braid hairstyles. And there's like a little bit, okay. Sit tight. There's a little bit of MINTMAI lore here. The honest answer is braids are a special hairstyle to me because of my mom. My mom, she's doing good now. I just want to clarify, she's doing great now. But when I was very small, like when I was a little kid, she was really sick. And so sometimes she would not be home because she was getting treatment that she needed, or like rest that she needed, so she wouldn't be home. And other times she would still like work and things like that. And my dad was at home, but my dad, the thing with girl dads, you know how when people talk about people and they're like girl dads in a very positive way. So my dad is quite literally a girl dad. he is a dad that only has daughters, right? So he would be the one to tie our hair up for school, and like I did ballet, and so he would put my hair in a bun. So most of the hairstyles I wore as a kid were my dad doing my hair. But on days my mom was well enough and not sick and like, well, it's like, you know, illness is not a simple thing. But there were days that she wasn't, like, there were days that she was definitely home a lot of the time. But only when my mom was home when I was like really, really small would me and my sister get to have braided hairstyles, because the one hairstyle my dad cannot do is braid hair. He can tie, like he would do pigtails, because that's not too, that wasn't too difficult for him to learn with like a comb and like tying our hair. But only when Mint Mom was at home, I would get to wear braids to school. And she did a variety of like braid hairstyles for me. But the most common one she did for me was actually similar to my idol outfit hairstyle, where the hair is down, but then there's like 1 or 2 braids on the side. So you can imagine it. It's just like, it's like this and then this combined. Can you envision it? Kind of. It's this and then this. Yeah. Not exactly. I don't know how to... maybe it's more like... I feel like a lot of fantasy characters actually have that. But it's because she would say that it was like... It looks like a princess. Actually, yeah, it's literally Marciel's hairstyle. I love Marciel from Dungeon Meshi. Not just because of her pretty braids. So it's similar to Marciel's hairstyle, just not with the part in the back. It's just like hair down and then 2 braids like this. Like my mom would do this, and then she would also just do 2 braids. So yeah, braided hairstyles were unique to days where my mom could braid my hair. And then I would go to school and I'd be like, look at how pretty my hair is. So there's actually, yeah, there's some lore there, much of which, you know, I think is probably best kept just personal. But yeah, when I was very small, my mom was sick, but then she got better. But I think when she got better, I was in like late elementary school. So actually a lot of my childhood, I did not know exactly what was going on. I just knew that it was happening. And so that, you know, growing up with that kind of thing, it's just like, I'm just very grateful. I'm grateful for like her and my dad, like forever, you know. Mint Mom and Mint Dad, I love them very much. And we do keep in touch. I am sometimes... It's so funny because I speak of them so highly on stream, but even then sometimes I'm the kid where they're just like, how come you didn't call? You haven't called home for a week. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I was so tired and yapping and I did not FaceTime. And they're like, you gotta make sure that you FaceTime at least weekly. And I'm like, yes. I will Mom, I will Dad. But yes, we do keep in touch and I love them very much. Teehee. There's my story, and again, or the story as to why I genuinely like braids so much as a hairstyle. They're my favorite. Also, like, obviously they're visually pretty, but they're like extra special to me because of that. Not just that, pretzels being my Oshi mark and pretzels being on my dress is because when I was also relatively small, when my family got to go to the mall, the mall treat was always a pretzel from like one of those mall stands. Whether it be like I think there's quite a few that are just like populating the malls. There's like Auntie Annie's, there's Wetzel's Pretzels, but like I almost always got to have a mall pretzel. Maybe not every time I went to the mall. I don't know. In my distant memory, I feel like I probably went to the mall a decent amount as a kid. But yeah, I think without getting super like tripped up in nostalgia, I do tend to be someone that likes to bring elements of my childhood into things that I still enjoy now. Because honestly, as much as I grow and change, like my favorite animal as a kid was a bunny. So I don't think I would raise pet bunnies. I'm very much a cat lady when it comes to pets to raise, but my stuffed animals as a kid, oh, they were bunnies. My favorite stuffed animals, they were all varying rabbit plushies. For my sister, it was dogs. She loved her like puppy plushies, but for me, it was always rabbits. And so it wasn't even, for my fan mascot, it wasn't even a question that you were gonna be a bunny. Was not even a question. You were going to be some type of bunny, even if you looked different. But yeah. For the new flower friends, why did you pick donut braids as your hairstyle? So this one is similar to the last question, but this one I will add on an extra piece where it's like, yes, I love braids, but actually, I don't wear my hair in a donut braid hairstyle too often. That's more like I put my hair like this for you guys and for the bakery. But I do this because another nostalgic character is Nurse Joy. The Pokemon series or the anime and the very little bit I've gotten to experience with the games. Still a part of childhood, and I guess one of the earlier game franchises I ever got into, right? And I loved Nurse Joy. I just thought she was so pretty. I thought she was so pretty. And coincidentally, there's a character from Doremi, which is a magical girl anime. My favorite character from Doremi also has this hairstyle, but I did not realize and I did not know that when designing myself. I really, my favorite Doremi characters are the yellow and the orange girls. And it's just, that's a genuine coincidence because I completely forgot about them until later. Also, I guess there is this Twitter post where I went into it because Doremi was having like their anniversary, and I was like, I just realized in that moment, I was like, this whole time I've been orange and yellow cute girl pilled, and how did I not realize sooner? To me, mustard and pretzels are inseparable. You're very honey mustard coated. Really? I hate to break it to you, but I think that mustard is an inferior condiment to ranch. This is a very controversial thought of mine, though, I know. I do have a little bit of mustard sometimes, maybe on a hot dog, but I also rarely eat hot dogs. I'm fine with hot dogs with like just ketchup as well, though. Sag, no mustard hate. I love pickled stuff though. I love like relish and kimchi and like pickled cucumbers and pickled radish. Like I love that flavor. But it's something about like mustard is a little spicy on the nose. It's my same adversity to wasabi. The spiciness in the nose makes me like scrunch my face. Min, I might have to unsub. I can't believe you said that. Alexis, hand shaking. She's like, everything. Oh, wrong tab. She's like, everything I know about you. You guys saw me having the tab open with the cookie still. Everything I've known about you. She's like, I don't know if I can respect this. Slightly off topic, but I think they're making a sequel for Doremi. Really? I would be inclined to watch that. Doremi, so important to me. I trusted you. But mustard can be so versatile. Maybe I just haven't had good mustard. I'm gonna put this out there. Maybe I just have not had good mustard. I can admit that. I can admit that perhaps I need to eat very tasty mustard. All right. Thank you very much for your question. Thank you, Kyle. Let's see. Oh, wait, what? How strong are the braids. Can they be used for carrying mintmai? Well, the braids are strong, but they will not carry my body weight. I would also like to clarify with everyone in this given moment that my ahoge, my heart-shaped ahoge, which is so adorable and also very pretzel-like, it is not to be used to hang me on a clothesline to dry. People always are like, can I tug on it? Can I just like pull that little lick of hair you have up there? And I'm like, no, it's attached to my head and I will feel that. So the same thing with my braids. You're not an annoying kid behind me in class that will pull on my braids. You will respect the baker's hair. But they're not strong enough to carry my body weight. They are as strong as human hair would be. Are you sure? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Let's see. Ooh, thank you for asking this question. Did you have any other ideas for the hair? Or was this the favorite from the beginning? Here we go. Did you have any other ideas for the hair, or was this the favorite from the beginning? Boy, do I have a picture to show you. Thank you for reminding me. I don't think I even exported this photo for the MintMai archives. So it was going to be, oh gosh. This is gonna be the real immersive break. I wasn't sure. One of these photos I wasn't sure if I felt like showing today, but then now that I look at it again, I'm like, well, she's like the predecessor to my predecessor. Saying that does not confuse you any less, I know, at this given moment. But please trust and hold. Okay. So I was debating what I genuinely wanted my hair to look like. The back hair was something that I pretty much settled on immediately. However, the bangs is what I struggled the most with, and I ended up with something that's actually between these two. So if you can see the sketch, it's because the lines are so thin, it's very rough. But you can see this here. This is what I sketched out before. Ignore the fact that somehow the sweetheart neckline is missing on one of them. By the way, fashion moment. If you did not know what the kind of cut that my neckline on my dress is called, it is called a sweetheart neckline, and that's exactly why I chose it, because it would align well with the pretzel in terms of like, you know, like they're kind of parallel to each other, so it's satisfyingly rounded, and it kind of calls back to the heart theming that I like in my outfits as well. The long bangs are so cute. Maybe it's like the kind of thing that I would have another day, you know? Maybe someday, if you guys see an outfit of mine and I haven't trimmed my bangs in a long time, my bangs might look like that. So, because that is what my bangs start to look like when they grow out. What I landed on was something between these two. You can see I put a little star by the cropped bangs because I was like, I kind of felt like it felt more like me, because to me in games and anime, whenever a character has a super long strand of hair like in the middle like that, it immediately this is not to speak about the character's personality yet, or even applying to VTubers too. I immediately kind of think of it as like, it feels sultry. Like, even again, if the character is nothing like that, when the hair has that long piece between the eyes, it just feels sultry. And I feel like I'm much more like, if you were to give me a scale, I can do both, but I very heavily lean towards cute, bubbly instead of more like one-chan vibes. I think that as soon as you have the like longer strands of hair in the middle, it's like a little bit sexy. Because I think, you know, think about characters think about characters that kind of have their eyes covered by like their bangs. They're like, maybe sometimes I feel like it pairs well with like sleepy looks, or like the hot villain, or even not even the villain, but just like, I would associate it with more I'm trying to even think of the right word. I would just associate it with the more like like almost like a more like mature kind of feeling. But I mean, like, I'm I'm a mature person. I don't laugh at 6'7". I don't laugh at the joke 6'7" that the kids are saying these days. But I don't mean mature in that sense. I mean it more so like, I just feel like it's more, a little more sexy, just a little bit more sexy than having bangs that are straight cut or shorter. Because anything that shows like, I guess when it comes to character design, any character that has their eyes like not obstructed by their bangs or their hat or their hair, any character that shows their face without anything like falling particularly in it, I think it's instantly like it gives off a bit of a brighter, bubbly impression. That's kind of what I that's kind of what I get from at least just a design standpoint. So again, very long way to answer the question, but yes, I considered very different bangs at one point in time. And this is not all. I have one other photo to show you. Might be a little bit jarring, might be a little bit shocking. This is very old. This is the first ever, and it only exists as one sketch. This is the first ever just like passing thought that I had when thinking about VTubing at all. So this is not me, but it's just a drawing of a girl that I was like, I like the color pink and I like maids. But you see how her outfit, you can kind of see some parallels in her outfit to mine. And especially the thigh garter stayed like exactly the same. The apron is different, but you can see, I do like that sort of top. The heart pockets, funny enough, also stayed, and a lot of the scallop things. But I used to, and I still really like this color, but I used to be particularly into very, very, very soft pinks. And there's actually like a bunny hair clip on her already as well, because I do like bunnies. But I was trying to think about, I don't know, AU mintmai. I don't know, this doesn't feel like me though. So she's not me, but if you look at this hairstyle, it kind of is similar to Idlemint's hairstyle, right? That like half up twin tail look is another hairstyle that my mom would do for me a lot. And so it's funny how I never strayed from that concept of being very clingy to hairstyles that tied to my childhood. But the half up twin tails is another hairstyle that I do like. And so yeah, this is very, very old. But I would say the origins of the sort of wing-like apron frills that I have do come from this. Do you love it? Yippee! You know, this is my design though, so I could always take this dress and make it orange someday. Make an orange creamsicle variant instead of a strawberry flavor. The concept itself though is, what if there is this girl that was like a fallen angel, whose wings were like purposely clipped off kind of thing. So like there's no wings, they're just like hidden in the back. Because I like writing characters with tragic stories. I like writing characters with tragic stories, but if it came to embodying one, I don't think it fits with a lot of me necessarily. Like it doesn't, I guess like this quote unquote, I don't know if it would just fit with me when what I want to bring is very much bubbly sunshine. Why are all my Oshi's angst and joys? You love it though. You love angst. Hold on, I need to get this photo out of the way. You love angst though. You love angst. There's a non-zero chance that you are here because of angst. My angsty teen is so funny to imagine. I'm a little bit angsty. I could be a little angsty. Not very though. I think rather than angsty, I love writing a good tragic backstory. I love yummy. But it can't just be a tragic backstory to be tragic. It needs to be like the characters' circumstances are tragic by nature. They I don't know. I also like when characters like cook up their own doom. I love when a character like cooks their own doom. And once again, I already mentioned VCraft once today, but like part 2, days without VCraft mention. Reset that timer to 0. Reset that number to 0. But honestly, right, I wasn't able to see a lot of other people's POVs until after the event already ended. But it's funny because out of a lot of the characters in VCraft, I think some of the stories that I personally really love, not just from like Granny Minturva's perspective necessarily, some of the stories I really love are like Calvin's and Zealand's, and also Malam's, except I'm also like punching the wall because V Malam memory loss arc was just so sad. Because I lived and felt pain in Granny Minturva's shoes at the Seaside Cafe when VCraft Malam lost his memories. I'm like, cool story, bro. Runs away into the corner and starts sobbing like, wah, wah. It was so real, right? And a lot of that is just because it's just really good RP, but like it certainly is real. The life you breathe into the character and like the emotions and all of that is so real, and I will also never move on. But yeah. That one, I almost want to say like the V-Valim like memory loss arc, because Granny Minturva was there and I felt all of her emotions. I'm like, we can't talk about that because it just ooh, it hurts. But when it comes to like these tragic characters, it's funny that the first sketch I drew, when I even imagined VTubing as a concept at all, for the first time, like, was gonna be really tragic. Like the whole shtick with her is she was gonna be really pastel and pink, but she was gonna have like a backstory in which she was like a morally gray angel, and that's why she was like banished from heaven, and then because she also like failed like, again, I didn't go super deep into this character concept at all, but I was gonna be like, she basically was doing everything like because she believed it was good and was like, because this is what angels are supposed to do, like this is our role. And so she would do things that were maybe morally gray and like not, you know, the best, and then gets banished, wings are manually clipped off, etc. So again, it's a scrapped character story, but I do think it's a small peek into, it's funny how some elements of her outfit that I had drawn at the time bled into the clothes I liked, because I put a bunch of clothes I liked on her, but some things did carry over. Granny just met him and then he forgot. She barely had any chance to know him. Oh, you mean for V-Malam? Ah, okay, I think it's unfortunately not in Granny Minturva's POV because I was not streaming that day. But I as Granny Minterva, like Granny specifically went to the Seaside Cafe opening because she had briefly met vmalim and found out that he was a neighbor, and then she found out that his thing was opening, like his cafe was opening, and was like, oh my goodness, like I need to be there for the grand opening. And so that day I hopped on the server and I RP'd offline for like 3 hours or something. Like I just went for the cafe grand opening, but that's one of the days, like that is actually one of my, I can't pick a favorite day, but that's like I want to say one of the most special moments outside of a lot of the stuff towards the end of VCraft Enchanted. The cafe day was one of the most special moments because Granny Minterva did not bring her camera and she did not vlog her POV. It was almost like a bit more immersive, because if you think about it from a streamer's perspective, right? If you have to like open up your programs and like set up your live stream, and then you like talk to a chat, and then you hop into your RP, and like you kind of have to make that mental switch. But for me, it was like open the computer, open Minecraft, I'm already like Granny Minterva and I'm like there. And so it was just very refreshing, and it was really, really nice, because it was like, it was just another reminder where it's like none of this is for show, like we're just really enjoying ourselves. And that's part of what made things so like emotionally dear to me. Like I met so many people at the cafe grand opening for the first time. Not my first time meeting Calvin, but one of my first times actually having more conversations with Calvin since he gave me figs. Granny Minterva POV. Are we allowed to draw Strawberry Mint? Yes, if you'd like to. Absolutely. I don't mind. You guys, again, I think fan art's wonderful because you can open the creative skies. You're free to put me in whatever silly little outfit you would like. and hairstyle customizations and all of that. Like, art is your playground, you know? But yeah, thinking about tragic characters, I just love when characters cook their own doom. Like, is that so is that so wrong? I know, sorry, very, 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 very big tangent. But so true. Isn't it more tasty when like you see a character, and I'm gonna mention Calvin as an example because again, VCraft Enchanted I love, and also Calvin specifically, I'm like, that's my son. But like a character like Calvin, after getting to see more of the actual POV from Calvin's end, because I had no idea half of what was going on, as Granny at least, but it's like Calvin's a character that if socialized properly and if only surrounded by people with kind intentions and like gentleness, then Calvin would have turned out very different, right? And I feel like I've even heard the creator of Calvin himself talk about I don't know why I said it like that, but I've heard him talk about it like on his streams about how Calvin is a character because he's never been socialized and has never spoken to another human. If the gentle warmth that Vitruvius II gave him came from like literally anyone else, then he just wouldn't have become a villain. Like he might have worked at the maid cafe or might have been like just a bard. Like there is a timeline in which Calvin just becomes a bard and like sings little tunes around New Witchington. Can you imagine that? But I like I like that because Calvin in a way is childish and childlike because he's never been socialized. It's very much like product of your environment, and it's also like, imagine what kind of stressful situations were happening to the townsfolk, right? In the RP. And again, these things are not like scripted, it was just happening. And so he was molding to the result of that. And like he's also morally, like Calvin is very morally gray because I am now aware of this fact, like post RP OOC out of character. But like Calvin's one goal was to, like, Calvin's cares the most about finding Madeline. Calvin cares the most about finding his mother. And for that, he can do anything, pretty much, right? It's funny how he was like, at this point, he might actually turn into a bard, and then a couple hours later, it all went down. And I am sure that he was thrilled about that. Oh my gosh, I did not see that. I've not watched all of that. But he wants to go bard route is now canceled. Dude, he's so evil. Evil, evil, evil. But yeah, love Calvin though. Love Calvin the character. And I'm totally biased. I'm totally biased because Granny is like #1 Calvin defender, because that is just her innocent, sweet adoptive grandson that has done no wrong. Like, from Granny Minturba's perspective, and when I was RPing, I was like, this is just a chill, shy... this is just a chill, shy guy that also seems to be very busy and has a lot of stuff going on. Because there's a lot of times where it's like, I must away. And I'm like, oh, he's probably getting, like, you know, summoned by another New Witchington friend to, like, go off and do something. Little that I know about the whole Knights of Ours, Vitruvius alliance, and I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything. I must return to my studies. I must away. Where? Day of misty days since missing VCraft. Oh, it's been 2 months, huh? So we're like 50 something days, 60 days, 50 something days since the last day of VCraft. Wah! Wah! Starts bawling like a baby. And I get that not everyone here may or may not, you know, maybe not everyone has watched VCraft, especially if you're new here. Hello, welcome. The VODs are there. You have so many hours of VODs you could watch. But, you know, I highly recommend enjoying some clips. But yeah. Our first encounter in-game made me emo for some reason. Who would have thought it would lead to this? Dude, our first encounter in-game was when Granny Minturba was still trying to be a potion witch. I don't think we're leaving the restaurant anytime soon. I think I can confidently say, right, like every single creator in VCraft Enchanted, they have their own, they're on their own incredible and awesome journey, and I wish nothing but the best for them. At the very same time, I think I personally can confidently say, to me, VCraft Enchanted was one of the coolest stories I got to experience. Not only from a first-person perspective, but afterwards, seeing the ripples of like everything else, I think I will continue to enjoy it as a fan, as I'm not even close to being done consuming all of it. You know? Like, and even like rewatching my favorite moments like doesn't get old, because I'm like, Granny, who's very dear to me, like she lived amongst these people and she loved them, and I was just like, oh. Cries. I don't know what to do without you. Anyway, literally, yeah, there are literal hundreds of hours to watch, and depending on whose character you want to follow, it's a very different experience. But isn't that what makes it so beautiful? I'm forever grateful for it, because I got to meet some of you guys through VCraft, which is really cool. And the craziest thing to me of all is just like, I genuinely love that story. Like the stories that everyone was able to tell through their own characters, no matter how brief they were able to be on the server. I think that's really beautiful. I think that's really, really beautiful. And I guess I hadn't experienced such a widespread camaraderie and community and bond amongst content creators before, because again, like, you know, I am indie and I have lovely friends and I absolutely adore them all. But it's different from like living together for like 12 hours a day for like 13 days. It's different from feeling like you're literally living together. Like you're literally living together in Minecraft. for 12 hours a day for 2 weeks, and because of the depth of conversation and the emotional depth that you were able to get out of people and like the rawness, it's like you kind of skip over a lot of the nice to meet you pleasantries. Like after the first few days, it no longer feels awkward to meet people for the first time because they're purely their characters, and like, I don't know, it felt really great because I'm like, I just wanted to put 100% of myself into it, and I wanted to be unintimidated by people I'd never met before, and I'm super appreciative because, you know, a lot of times being an indie VTuber in general, no matter how, like, there's a lot of ups, but there's definitely times where it's just like, not even just indie VTubing, but like content creation in general. It's a very unique experience to be any kind of content creator, no matter how big or small. Like, this kind of hobby or career, whichever it may be to you, it opens up room for so many unique experiences and concerns, and the positives and the negatives and all of those things wrapped together. But like VCraft Enchanted for me is like such a big highlight and reminds me of why I like doing what I do so much. Like, I guess it's just like a very big like, yes, this is why I wanted to put myself out there and not be scared to talk to new people. And like, when I say talk to new people, I quite literally mean you, even if we just met, right? I want to put myself out there and not be the super scared and shy person I always am of people I don't know yet. And I just want to tell my stories, and I want to enjoy games and stories and the company of people. And I think that that's just like, it's just such a pinnacle of all of that. And afterwards I've gained so many wonderful friends that I'm like, go and do incredible things and shine, please, because I'll be supplying Fig Jam. I don't know. Granny's got the pen lights out, and like I feel really happy, even if I can't keep up with everything, because, you know, the world is fast. World moves fast, and it's noisy and bright lights everywhere when it comes to places like the internet. But I'll never forget the people I met through VCraft. Like, they're special, you know? They're special in their own New Witchington way. Because even if it's just their character that I'm especially attached to, I'm more than grateful that they created them. And I think there's certainly people that I got to meet through VCraft, and they're so wonderful, but we've like talked in post and we're like, our characters did not talk enough to each other. We're like, dang, our characters barely spoke to each other in VCraft, but like right now, I love you. Like right now, me and Nana had like some short DMs about something literally along those lines. Just like, me and you did not have many interactions like within the RP within VCraft, and yet outside of it, I'm like, I still feel so, I don't know, I feel so a grandmother. I feel grandmotherly care for everyone. It's weird to say. Thank you for letting me go on such a big tangent during MINTMAI'S Closet. It means a lot to me. Well, I could talk about this for an hour. I could. But I will be cutting myself off there because I wish to do a holiday related stream. I wish to do like a holiday related stream where Granny Minterva can make holiday jam for people. Good in my morning! Oh, good in my morning! Granny made the world feel so much more real because she was in her own little world making jam. I'm really happy that you guys felt that way. I tend to be in my own little world sometimes too, creatively. So, figs. But yeah, I wish to do a Granny Minterva, because it's been a while since VCraft, and I said this almost immediately after it ended. I wanted to do something like what I had seen Vitruvius II and Nabubu do, where they wrote letters to people in New Witchington. I thought that would be a really nice way to kind of Like, honestly, I don't think I've even shared all the words of appreciation I have. But Granny Minerva, I'm sure, would have a couple of things to say to each person. So I thought, as like Thanksgiving and the holidays rolls around, it would be nice to do something where Granny Minerva just like has a little jam and like leaves a little note for the residents. Yeah. Okay, here's a question about my design again. Coming back to this. Wait, can we eat the bread in your hair? I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it. The hair ornaments are definitely edible, right? No. Okay, I will not tell you whether or not they are real bread. That's classified information. But all I will say is because they're attached to me and they're on my head, I have them clipped to my hair. Please don't eat them, because then all the crumbs will end up in my bangs. Again, whether or not they're edible is very, very classified information. Let's see. To answer this question, are there any combos of clothing that match with each hairstyle? Ooh, for my baker outfit, there's not much outfit variation that happens because it's a uniform. However, with a lot of my other hairstyles, they go with different outfits that will come in the coming MINTMAI closets. Oh no, I broke MDA. I almost said MDA. M stands for MINTMAI. The MINTMAI disclosure agreement. If those were actual bread clip-ons, I'd be concerned about the mold. I actually have a real piece of bread on my shelf, and it's cast in some kind of resin. Or it was like dipped in some kind of resin, and it's from my friend Alpa, and she gave it to me, and it is a clip of a tiny baguette. I'll actually show you guys tomorrow, because we have a hand cam stream tomorrow. Remind me and I'll show you guys the little baguette that I have that's made of real bread. I've had it for like a year now. I've had it for half a year or over a year, a very long time either way, and it has not molded. So they like the artist somehow preserved it. And then I think I will be closing the Q&A now. Thank you guys for your questions. Thank you so much for putting the Q. Thank you so much for putting the Q in Q&A. Our last question for today is actually something I had briefly gone over, but have you considered other color palettes when you started making your first design? You asked this before seeing the other questions, so super understandable. And also, I think it was less so like considering a different color palette, but more so I briefly considered being pink. And I also was, for a very short period of time, more of a muddier brown, mostly due to my art skills lacking though. Emergency snack. I don't think I should eat it. I don't think I can eat it. This is my emergency snack. Mogu 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 mogu. Well, without further ado, guys. Oh my gosh, this wound up being much longer. This wound up being much longer than I had originally anticipated for a MINTMAI'S Closet stream. But hey, there's firsts for everything, and I don't mind talking to you guys more. Thank you so much for talking to me about so many things. I hope that you learned something new about MINTMAI lore, and we'll get to talk more fashion in the next MINTMAI'S Closet. Oh, I just thought about it, but do you consider the Halloween version of this one as its own closet stream? Oh, that's a good point. I wasn't planning on doing one for that one. I wasn't planning on doing a MINTMAI'S Closet for my Halloween costume, because that was something that I did more so as like it's just for Halloween. Just for Halloween, or maybe for horror game things. But who knows? Who knows? Because I think the fashion, or like the zombie choices in that design, they're more so, it's more so like an add-on to this one. But I also don't think it fits in with a deep or like a design dive or fashion dive into my bakery uniform. It's more like, what would it look like if I was an undead bread? But that is very much it's not hashtag AU, it's hashtag makeup and special effects. Color contacts, makeup, and costuming. Because it's so similar to this one. And of course, it still took some time to make, but I did it quite quickly because it, from a more practical standpoint, it uses the same rigging, only with a little bit of additional rigging on top. And so it was a very fast project compared to what an actual outfit, like an actual new outfit, would take. It was much speedier. It could be done in like a week or less. Yeah. Normally, it's not that fast. Not that fast for me. Unless I do nothing but draw art from morning till night. Then maybe I can finish a very simple outfit and have it all cut in time. But even my t-shirt outfit, which is simple, I struggled with that one because the hairstyle on that one was difficult to make. Thank you for the $1. Your username is kind of crazy. Thank you so much for your $1. I appreciate it. Thank you for the George Washington. I'm going to now eat it. Delicious. All right, guys. Well, that is everything for today. That is the username is crazy. Don't look at it too closely. Don't. I think that's unsurprising though. I think it's nothing crazy compared to things I'd seen in my Twitch days. I feel like it's a lot more common to see over there. I appreciate the tip very much though. Sorry I was late. Oh no, you never have to apologize for being late. The bakery is open for as long as it is because... Question for you. Would you show up to a bakery like... Let's say the bakery opens at like 9 in the morning, but like you're free at 12 in the afternoon. That's when your break is. So the bakery opens at 9, but you show up at noon. Would you go to the baker and be like, I'm so sorry I'm late. I wasn't there. I wasn't there for the first fresh batch of bread. Silly. You love me. That's why you're saying you're sorry for being late. I'm teasing you. Sorry, I don't know what came over me. But I know that you guys, sometimes people, not just you either, but sometimes various flower friends will be like, MintMai, I'm sorry I missed your stream. I'm sorry that I missed like the first hour, or I'm sorry that I missed the whole stream, or I'm sorry that I'm here like later. But I promise you guys, like from any content creator's perspective, I believe that there shouldn't be, for live streams, there's no such thing as being late, especially because I'm here when I can be here, and I'm super grateful that you're here too. Also because if you're here at all, and if you want to, regardless of whether you want to lurk or chat with me, I'm super grateful for your time and presence. But the fact that you are here right now, and the fact that you decided out of all of the things you could have spent your time watching and all of the people you could have spent your time with, you decided to stop by the bakery, and that is a super high honor. But like, for instance, if there's something else that would be, you know, that would be attracting your attention and that you want to go and watch that, like I have no, I would have no objection, you know, like how could I? You should absolutely enjoy and look at what makes you happy. I needed some positive bakery vibes today. Ganbare! MintMai. Beam! Now you are cured of all pains and ailments because you need that great bakery energy. Bread is so tasty. And even if you can't eat regular bread, we also have gluten-free. Yeah. There's all kinds of options in the bakery. I feel like bakeries, you know, they're for everyone. It's something I think is just warm and cozy, even if you don't even like eating bread, which is like scratches my head. But even if you don't like eating carbs or bread, I hope that it's just enjoyable for the warmth, you know? So yeah, it's truly a baker's honor. A baker like me, I'm honored that you chose to stop by my humble establishment out of all of the bakeries you could have stopped at. I'm sorry, the beam missed. Hold on, I guess I gotta get closer. MintMai, you are loved and appreciated, and you deserve to take care of yourself, and you will also you'll also slay in every waking moment of your life. You will be so slay. You will be thriving, you will be healthy, you will be hydrated, you will put effort into taking care of yourself because it is what you deserve. Beam! Oh my gosh, I haven't done that many, sweaty, I haven't done that many bakery beams in a long time, but I think that we need some of that energy. Even I need some of that great big baker energy. I need that some days of the week, if not every day of the week. Blah. No, quick CPR. Yeah, I hope you guys feel really comfy, either really comfy or really charged, and I hope you have a really great rest of your weekend. I'm really glad that I could spend so much time on my Saturday with you guys. And tomorrow, let's not forget tomorrow, we get to see me talk with my hands. Tomorrow is going to be MintMai's doll hand cam stream. We're going to ramble about dolls because I love them. And if you think dolls are scary, I hope you think this one is cute. I had this doll custom made, and she's here, and I have so many cute clothes for her. So we're gonna be putting itty bitty clothes on an itty bitty doll and have a little doll fashion show, and we're literally like the plushies at the tea party. You know what I mean? We are the cute and fluffy plushies at a kid's tea party. Like, that's us. Can't wait to see her in action. Yeah, you guys get to see her up close. I will make sure that my hand cam is all set up nicely. Because a big thing I want to do again is just like more hand cams. Because I feel like hand cams are kind of a quintessential part of the MintMai experience. Even if we don't do anything but just chat, I just like show you guys all my stickers, or I'd like do some crafts. I love hand cams. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for that. This starts at 1 p.m. and this is gonna be maybe a little bit of a shorter stream because we are going to be over on Nana Asteria's channel. We're gonna be over at Nana's channel at 3 p.m. So don't worry, we're gonna like hand cam, and I think that'll be more than enough time to show you guys the outfits I have for the doll, and we'll get to talk lots. But after those 2 hours, we're going to then go over to Nana's channel, and we're actually going to do a love advice corner. So it's five girlies together. We met through VCraft, but there's gonna be 5 of us, and we're gonna talk love advice. I think it's going to be really funny. I think it's going to be really fun and funny, and I don't know how much we're locking in advice wise, but that is going to be soon. We love advice. Yeah. We're gonna see if we give good or bad advice. Nana says we're all going to get to know each other very well after all of this. So yeah, that'll be the follow-up to tomorrow's hand cam. So super exciting, super exciting weekend at the bakery. But without further ado, thank you guys. The baker is gonna go and eat dinner, and also I have leftover apple pie in the fridge. Sorry, I couldn't help but flex my Friendsgiving win. At least once on stream, not just in a tweet. My apple pie. Hey, I mean, I was gonna share with you, but okay. Give me some. So demanding. I was gonna share with you anyway. But I can't believe the first response is grr. Envy, share, give me some. Envy. I'm on my knees. My gosh. Okay, you know what? It's good pie. I understand the desperation. You're so generous. I am in tears, begging please. Looking at me with your big wet eyes. Watery eyes like Chikawa. Literally Rai's profile picture. Do you see Rai's icon? That's you guys. Frowning at me with your big teary eyes. No pie. Yes, you get pie. Of course you get pie. There's one big generous slice in the fridge, so we can all share it after stream, okay? We will have it together. I tend to play around a little bit with recipes and the seasonings, so I was really scared that it wasn't gonna taste good. I was genuinely worried. I'm not saying that I wasn't even at Friendsgiving. I was like, oh thank goodness, because my friends were just telling me how pretty the pie looked, and I was like, okay, so I get points for how nice the pie looks, but if it looks really good and it tastes awful, I will be extremely embarrassed. But I had not gotten to bake a test pie because I tend to not do that. I can't finish it all myself. So I didn't even I tasted the batter and I tasted the apple, but I didn't really get a chance to have the pie until it was done. So, and then we all shared it and it was amazing. And we had it with fresh whipped cream. Yes. Because my friend, she had some heavy, fresh, heavy whipping cream and sugar and vanilla extract. And so she whipped cream with a hand mixer, and we had that with the pie. And anyways, you'll get a bite. You'll get to have a bite. I digress. I'm just too excited. I'm thinking about that pie. But that being said, Otsukare! Otsu MINTMAI'S Closet! The first ever MINTMAI'S Closet. Honestly, it was like a MINTMAI'S Closet plus yap session at the end, and I love that because we follow the flow of nature here. We follow the flow. Thank you guys for such a lovely MINTMAI'S Closet stream. I'm super excited to continue this series with you guys. And show you guys more outfits, more behind the scenes, etc. But for today, I appreciate your company, and I will see you tomorrow. My rocket is blasting off again. Did you know? MINTMAI lore. MINTMAI rockets were originally started as a way for me to show my whole model from head to toe every single stream before ending a stream. And now you know the MINTMAI lore. Because most of the time, VTubers never show you their legs. But if you blast off like a rocket every day, you get to see my whole outfit again. That's your last piece of MINTMAI Closet trivia for the day, but until the next MINTMAI'S Closet, and until tomorrow, bye-bye! Bye-bye! Otsu!